Hello, everyone. We are here at Pre-Level Up Expo, hosted by Core Gaming here. I am Medina Prime, sitting here with the homies Asher Vach and a legend within the FGC. Yes, sir. You're a legend. Or were you laughing at whatever you? Or were you laughing at whatever you? But
I mean, I'm with it.
yeah,
I'm with it.
FGC Legend though. Chris G, how you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're gonna shift it over to Astrovok just to introduce a little bit of Chris G here and his accomplishments and all that he's done.
Yeah, of course. So not a lot of people know this, but you yourself are a Guinness World Record holder. Can you tell people a little bit more about that?
Look, the only thing I know is that I play games. All right, like no one ever thinks that you're going to do anything after that, right? Like you just turn on the game, you press some buttons, and then whatever happens, happens, right? I've been competing for, over 15 years now, and when it comes to games like Marvel and stuff, that's the games that I'm known for. I'm just playing, I'm just competing, I'm just going to tournaments and whatnot. Right. When Marvel Infinite came out, like I just did the same thing. I didn't know that there's gonna be somebody like in the back like paying attention.
That's a good thing though. People are always watching. You never know who's watching.
Yeah, exactly. So like for that 1 year, I'm kind of on fire. I just wish it was that evil, but it wasn't. But for that year, work, and then boom, and then boom. Hey, you're known as the guy who won the most in the game. You're known as the guy who made the most money in that game. And I'm like, all right, cool. Like, it works for me.
It's good to hear. And actually, I'm glad you're talking about all that because you played a multitude of games. You're right. It's not just Marvel. It's not just Street Fighter, right? And almost any game that you touch, you're a legendary, right? So, like, is that just natural? Or do you usually like grind these games out? Do you laugh a lot? Or tell us a little bit about when you pick up a game. Or tell us a little bit about that.
A lot of people they want to believe that people are just born with natural talent, right? I don't necessarily believe that myself, only because like when you think of how I started, it wasn't that way.
Right.
Like, yes, it may look like right now, like Fatal Fury, right? I picked up the game, boom, already one of the best, right? But when I first started off going to Chinatown Fair in New York City, I was just some guy learning from everyone else.
Right.
The thing, though, is that I feel like circumstance is what actually makes someone the best, right? If you think about some of the greatest right now in the FGC, they were all going through something. Right? Like me, I was getting kicked out of my house, every now and then. And I'm talking about like me as a teenager, so I didn't have anywhere to go. So I would go to the arcade. And now, what else am I going to do at the arcade, right? I'm going to learn how to play these games.
Right.
So like, I'd go there with $5. And at some point, from watching hours and hours and hours of people playing, I started mimicking people. Like one of my friends used to say, like, I X-copy, like 12.
Oh, yeah.
So I would steal every single person's style and then make it my own.
That's devious.
Yeah, and so, like, a part of it could be like, well, yeah, like, how else are you going to do that with only $5? But to me, I'm like, I didn't have any other choice.
Right.
It's either I make this $5 last or I'm going to look really stupid for hours, right? So I just brought that mentality. I kept it, like, in the core, I never want to lose. So it's just, as games come out, as tournaments and stuff, even today, even Level Up this weekend, I just keep that in my head. Like, I can't lose. I don't want to lose. I refuse.
I mean, it kind of fits into both answers, right? You adapted so much that it became natural, to
exactly.
to have that. And I kind of agree with you. It's kind of hard to have a natural ability to something. I feel like you have to work some way to gain that natural ability. But I think Ash has the next question for you.
Yeah, of course. So going back to EVO 2016, right? That win, no joke, absolutely insane. How I even remember watching that on stream. And so you coagulate all the way from the losers bracket, especially in VC3. Can you walk us through that, especially your mindset, being able to make it out of there alive?
So, EVO 2016 is actually an interesting year. Not because I won, but because it was the first year I didn't have a sponsor tag.
Oh wow.
So I actually wasn't supposed to go. I wasn't supposed to go. So a guy had hit me up, right? His name is Rotendo, and he, you know, I would talk to him every now and then. You know, really good guy, and he was like, "Hey, you're going to Evo?" And I was like, "Nah, like I'm not sponsored anymore. Like I think I'm just gonna miss it." And he was just like, "No, like I refuse to accept that. Like you are the best."
So he said you're going to.
Yeah.
No yes or no behind it.
Yep. And he was like, "Look, you could stay with me." He was even like, "You could bring your girl." Like, yeah, like he was just like, "Look, like I'll take care of it." He was like, "I believe so hard in you, and I believe that you can win." And I'm just sitting there, I'm like, you know, I've never played for just myself. Now, mind you, like, we were even in the middle of like talking about like sponsorships and stuff like that. But he was like, "Look, I'm not even coming as a sponsor. I just want you to do you." And so I showed up, right? And I made top 8. Like there's a bunch of videos of how like stressful that was. I even broke down at one point because of like a match that I almost completely threw. And yeah, like, and my brain couldn't take it, and I broke down in the middle of the match. But like, you know, I brought myself together and I won. And so I'm chilling in top 8, right? Losers. Before I even got there, you know, he's like, "What are you gonna wear?" and I at that point I was like, "Wait a minute, you're right. Like I don't have a tag.
Right.
There's no jersey."
Yup.
So I was like, "You know what? F it, yo, let's go." And I decided to wear a blazer. I mean, not a blazer, a vest. You know,
Yeah, I
button
remember
down
that
shirt.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know, I don't even care anymore. Let's go. Let's just do it.
Let's run
I'm
it.
just gonna press buttons. And so, Arslan, which was a nail biter 3-2. And then it was just destruction. 3-0, 3-0, 3-0. And then came Blue River, right? And by default, I know I could win, and my team beats his. So the first game, he did the most ridiculous thing ever. He beats me the first game. And in my head, I was like, you know what? I'm not even gonna think about it. I'm not gonna second guess it. I'm gonna do exactly what I just did the first game, and it's gonna work out this time. Okay. And then took the game, hit rematch, took the game, hit rematch, took the game, hit rematch, reset, and for some reason he wasn't second guessing his decision making. Even when he had reset, he's still mashing rematch. So I'm just sitting there like this. Like, and I'm like, "Oh, no, I don't care. I'm just going to, let's go, rematch." There's no thinking.
Let's go, let's run
And
it.
for some reason, he refused to think about what was going on. Win, game over. And, like,
There you go.
and, you know, like, it's almost as if I was still waiting for games because, like, I just wanted to beat him more bad. And then, you know, it finally hit me that I just won Evo.
Yeah, you just won, yeah.
And not to mention, it was the first year at Mandalay Bay, you know, so, like, I got an ESPN interview, you know, like,
it was everywhere.
There's a big stage. Like, I couldn't believe that, like, you know, from the year beforehand, where it was still, like, you know, I'm not going to say small, but it wasn't
still
on
constructing it.
Yeah. It wasn't on that grand stage.
Right.
You know, and boom, like, first year they have it there, I'm one of the first champions. So
Hell yeah.
it was definitely a different feeling for sure.
And to follow up with that too, you have that insane ass team, right? The Mora Doom is crazy stuff, right? Crazy stuff we witnessed from that team. What made you come up with that team? Like, was it just you thought the characters were cool, or?
So funny enough, I'm not even a Morgan player. I actually used to really like Lilith, but obviously she's not in the game.
Right.
And whenever I would play Marvel, it got to a point where I would win so much that I started coming up with new teams. So every week I had a new team.
Damn.
You know, I had my
Spitting that, I'm so good. I got to change it up, man.
Configurations, it's like, listen, if this works, this certainly has to work.
Right.
Let's try something new.
Yeah. So what I would do is I would only pick my real team if I started to lose. So, but like it just wasn't happening, and so like every week was a new team, and then I landed on one of my favorite teams, which was Amy, Morgan, Phoenix, and I was like, all right, cool. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, because at this point I'm watching people do fireballs, but it wasn't optimal with Morgan, right? And not to mention there was no lockdown.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, cool. Like, my next team, what am I going to do? I know. Let's make the most boring team possible. And so, right, you know, I'm playing Morgan, right, because I played her with my other team. But I was like, there's a better answer. So I was like, what assists can lane people out? And so I tried a bunch of assists. I landed on Doom. What people didn't know about Doom assist, the missiles, was that in vanilla, right, vanilla Marvel 3, it didn't track well. So like you could literally, like sidestep once and it would just miss.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's
bad.
why when Ultimate came out, no one even tried the assist because they're like, oh, there's no point. In vanilla, it sucked. Who cares?
Yeah.
But I was like, you know what? Let's just try everything.
Gotcha.
And then I was like, wait a minute, like, what's going on here, right? This is working. So what I did was I just threw fireballs. I threw fireballs and called missiles. I had no idea how to play Doom. So like Doom would come out, I'd just lose, right? But like the Morgan fireballs with the Doom assist worked so well. And now I was thinking Hawkeye to make it super lame, but I was like, I want like a neutral assist.
Right.
And so I came upon a Kuma. So Kuma was the original third on the team. And then when I started winning so much with Morgan Doom, I was like, damn. And I started seeing how like everyone else was playing Virgil. And I was like, you know what? F it. Doom Virgil. Everyone was on the shell. Like, this is a broken shell. And then boom, Morgan, Doom, Virgil.
So it was a little bit of meta, a little bit of chance. That's actually really dope. I appreciate that method actually.
We're in Vegas. It's all about gambling, and especially.
Yes, sir. So I got one more question for you, and then we'll get over to this commentary. So you said at the very start you've been competing for what 15 years. So you've been in the FGC for a long time on the competitive side. So I'm pretty sure you've seen a lot of involvement. Like, what's some of the things you've seen in the FGC that has like evolved crazily, and what are some of the things that you wish to see in the FGC to evolve into?
I think the number one thing, right, that most people will say is that it's now an online culture.
Yeah.
You know, growing up in the FGC, right, again, I went to Chinatown Fair.
Yeah.
So in order to get better, I had to leave my house. I had to get off the couch and leave and go somewhere else to play those people and get better. Nowadays, you know, it's almost the exact opposite, right? Where it's like people now don't want to get off their couch, right? And of course, the online tournaments, they're doing really well, and people. It has, you know, it's shifted like pretty greatly. You know, you can see like a lot of the, especially after COVID, right? A lot of the offline majors and regionals, they kind of like fizzled down, and now we're like in this weird like middle ground where urgence, right? Like there's so many games out right now, especially this year.
Yeah,
right.
This year is kind of nuts.
Yeah,
Freaking, yep. The 2XKO, even like meme games like Hunter x Hunter and stuff, right? Like, and then of course you got Street Fighter 6, Tekken, you got all these games. This year for gaming is amazing, and I just especially with like, you know, the Esports World Cup, you know, right now they just advertised the SNK finals for another million, right, to another 2 million, and it's like there's so much money. And yeah, like I'm hoping like this like really gets people like, you know, riled up, and they're like, yeah, like I want to play some of these games. And I'm not gonna say play just for money, right? Because nobody should play video games for money. Like it's ridiculous. But like I'm hoping this like starts a new movement of like all these games are coming out. I'm gonna come out. I'm gonna support and all this stuff. And I want to see like that prime FGC that like I was getting into with like Marvel 3 and Street Fighter 4 and stuff. I want that to come back.
And it's the casual presence plays a big part because eventually you get a lot of that casual FGC that sees these locals, these regionals, and like, oh, that looks pretty cool. I mean, my first combo breaker was 2022, and that was like, that was insane, man. That was something that I was like, bro, it ignited some type of fire where I was like, I love offline locals, but there you have it, folks. Chris G basically saying support your locals. Make sure y'all go to y'all locals because offline is where it's at for sure. But that'll be it for me for now. We're gonna leave Ash and Chris G to commentate a little bit of Tekken for y'all. Chris, it was a pleasure.
Sure.
Hello and welcome to the pre-level up Showdown 2025. Once again, your number one Castrovok and Snarl Gang CEO, Ashavok here with Medina Prime out of Wisconsin. How we doing, man?
Pretty good. I'm hyped for some Tekken Season 2 pre-level up expo. We got Rangchu up on the screen going up against a local. I don't got no name, so I can't tell you.
Yeah, hold on, can't figure it out just yet. We got some of that Ana gameplay coming up though. Honestly, she's been pretty fun. Whooping my ass in rank though. I'm not having a fun time.
Extending that Azucena for sure.
The RPG.
The RPG.
Intro. Oh goodness.
And then we got Shaeen and Ana gameplay already. Here we go, getting some of that wall pressure in. No throw breaks already. Let's go. Oh, nice side step into that down forward 2 punish. Okay, here we go. Tatsumaki Senpuken right at the wall. Let's go.
Just dashingly with it like a call it on the line. The dash will be 10 strings of Shaeen. Hate to see it.
Strings of Shaeen. And I wonder, is this Rangchu playing Ano? Is he playing Ano right now?
I think so. We ain't seen it there today. It's just
yeah. All right. Oh, my God. He smashed at that balcony, gets that balcony break. Going to get a decent combo here. Get to the wall again, potentially.
Yeah, just in a big, disrespectful slide in at that one. But chip damage on the blue. The heat engage coming into it.
Uh-oh. Goes the mix. Ugh, that's dirty work from Rangchu coming out here. To the wall. Sit your ass down. Right. Now, we got some strings. This dude's doing strings out here.
He's doing strings.
There's a guy. Good power crush. Tries to stop a little bit of momentum. And the down jab. Okay. All right, now we're getting some Ana pressure once again at the wall. Doesn't get that floor break. Now in the corner, Doom into heat dash. Oh, my God. Okay. Get a bit of offense, yeah, just to get out there. Okay, nice counter hit. Gets the automatic follow-up. Get off me. Tries to sidestep. I'm not done pressing buttons yet. I got jabs into the low parry. Yes, sir. And he's still going. He's not stopping. He's also in heat. Oh, Lord. Woo. All right, to the wall once again. Gets that wall bounce. Dead. Use that heat smash. Gets that guaranteed follow-up. You know, I got to respect it. You don't want to drop it in any way.
Better not drop it. What were we thinking? But diagonal draft, even especially disrespectful sliding coming in off that backhand from hell though.
Get up. All right. Yeah, let's apply some of that counter offense. Let's go.
That's fine. Try to go for the grab, but trade in damage. A little dangerous there, especially off that Shaeen hatch kicks.
Oh, and he's trying to get in with the mix. Trying to get that slide. Oh, one more hit.
It's a wall counter hit. Tried power crush from long range, but it's going to be 3 rounds up Shaeen here.
Yeah, and very smart from the Shaeen. You see that a lot of time in the offense will throw a jab back up, try to create that spacing for himself. Gets that first game against Rangchu. That's pretty impressive.
I mean, true, just have to pay it patiently here, but now headed over the Phoenix Gate. Imagine it might change a little bit, especially since we have back-to-back wall exploders, floor blast to worry about in our last section.
All right, let's see what we got. Rangchu applying a little bit more offense now this time.
That 1-2.
Try to utilize that side step a little bit more.
Especially with that stand 3. Especially backflip. Try to go for the backhand at that one. Drops it. But one more. Third time does a charm.
Get up. Sit down. To the wall.
Off the overhead at that one.
Just follow up. Okay. Looks off. Tries to play a little defense now.
That's fine.
He
One
jabbed
jab
the
to
side
right.
step. Heat smash. Beautiful move. then gets the low. So I like to say, right, you end around with the low, you're playing the most honest form of Tekken, right?
Yeah.
No one ever sees the low incoming at the end of the round.
I mean, true, but you do have to expect it here and there. It does get a little dangerous. Always has you scared of it by expecting a mid or a low. And I can tell you right now, Rangchu just playing a patient game, expecting a mid at that one. Tries off that 1-2-1, but they found so far has to try to go for Power Crush.
All right, they're playing it a little bit out of sidestep. Nuge gets that run in. Okay, pops that heat burst. Let's get it going. Let's get some of this offense going.
Jabbing her up, back three at that, nice. And the standard trying to RPG, but already down with the poison.
Okay, not stopping the offense now. Rangchu feeling hot at the wall potentially.
Uh-oh, Cells Rage Art available at least for both sides here, but pops the heat, at least able to get in that extra little bit of damage. 44, honestly modest, not too bad, still enough to get the job done. Now we got Floor Blast to worry
My
about.
guy is like 3-0 right now. Hitting those heat smashes. He's not missing them whatsoever.
Absolutely not.
Here we go, Rangchu starting off the strong offense. Last chance for him. His opponent is at set point.
About to say, RPG from cross distance, have to play for survival here, getting real dangerous. But with a perfect 7 golden letters, cross it off the bingo list. Couldn't have hit at a better time.
There we go. Rangchu taking that round off of him. All right, getting that heat engager in. Going in now. See if we can. He has a hefty life lead, right? He has a good high life lead, at least 50%. Now he just has to close it out against Rangchu.
True, looking healthy with it. Try to let the slide, but Rangchu on a wake up. Rage Art might be emergency escape. Not that though. To launch right into it, and that's gonna be clean sweep here. Shaeen.
Now, because I don't know if we can see it. I don't know if the Shaeen was Rangchu. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, hold on.
Or if we were seeing the Anna as Rangchu. Yeah, we'll find out in a little bit once we get the actual results.
Not gonna lie, could you imagine people outside? It's gotta be, if that's the case, it's gotta be one of the most embarrassing moments of our
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay.
All right. So once again, we will be right back. We're gonna.
right, I'll let you intro.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We have on the stage right now SVL, the local lead player, versus Arslan Ash with the Lars, ready to show everybody, as I like to call him, Larslan Ash.
That is a wild name, but you know what? It fits. That's respectable. Now, one interesting thing is, right, especially in SoCal, that a lot of people are saying that Lee, especially with Season 2, a lot of his defensive tools did get nerfed a little bit here and there, but hey, might be one of the sleeper hits to go with here.
And I don't know, Lee is pretty good out there, all right?
Okay.
Yeah, I've talked to a couple Lee players out there, including SVL, Epic from the Midwest, who are like, Lee requires a little bit of work, but you know, if you're committed, you'll make it work.
True.
Right? Requires work, make it work.
That's
all right. We're about to kick off this match. Game 1 between SVL and Larslan Ash. Let's go. Let's get into it.
It should be interesting to see that, considering Lars, everyone for some reason or another been saying he's a menace. And I am starting to see it just here and there, especially off that entry, getting shifty with it.
And we know Arslan is going to utilize those stances into full effect. And Lars got like 4 of them, bro.
Yeah, that's true. Dynamic entry, silent shift, you got to worry about. A lot of that fake pressure. That is it a low? Is it a mid? What am I seeing for?
And he can create amazing mixed game. Very good pressure. His combos are long as hell.
I mean, true. Down back first combo starter is not that bad of a deal to go with.
And we already see Arslan stroke that first blood. Gets that 1+2 counter hit in. Let's go.
And sneaky with it, all that dynamic entry at that backhand, and then the leg swing. Just from cross distance, Yakushima, especially with the shoulder bash, pretty long ways to go, but still dangerous with it. Has to go for that one jab poke interrupt.
And I'm just telling you right now, one Lars combo can absolutely take a lead to the wall.
I was gonna say, it can last for 1-2 minutes. It's like, when is it my turn?
Look at the pressure he's applying on SVL right now, making SVL guess whether he's gonna go mid or low. That's one of the good things about Lars is just crazy mix game.
Especially off that sneaky. We'll say, though, Lee getting a couple of new moves, I mean, like everyone else in Tekken, but if I remember correctly, that up 3 got changed from 24 to 32 damage.
32 damage. And even though they, I don't know, do you think something like that is beneficial to a health, a health increase?
Yeah, the health increase, if anything, I'd say the damage is there, but the health increase, I don't want to say nullifies it entirely, but hey, still a good ways to at least get some pokes in there.
There we go. Okay, SVL tried to get a little bit of offense in there, but Arslan Ash, being who he is, is goated in almost every aspect of the game. That's why he's the GOAT of this game.
Absolutely, not gonna lie. Could you imagine a universe of Arslan Ash instead of choosing any character decides to go with King? I know King Ray Jr. outside would not like to hear that, but it's funny as hell.
I think he's the type of player who can pick up anybody and basically master them. It takes work, but we know with how he grinds, he's willing to put in the work. But SVL, can't sleep on her. She is a local monster for a reason.
That's true. I mean, absolutely. Already with that mid-jab check, but already down in the sky. Electric's down out there.
Also having Fear of Silence as a training partner, very beneficiary. But Arslan getting this launch. Gonna go to the corner doom. Look at how long this combo is.
It's like, when is it my turn? When is it my turn? You ain't sneaking out of this one, especially off the charge fist. And now with the amount of damage, have to pressure it out in that 1-2 combo. Still not enough though. Has to pop the heat. Already with the burst. That's one up to Arslan.
First round going to him. And that damage is insane. But he's applying that pressure once again. Got the launch. Going to the wall once again. Here we go, getting that wall mix. Uh-oh.
1-2 jab pressure interrupt. Back 2 at that one, but down chop off a heat engage. Wild sidestep into the slip. Right at 1-2 forward.
Ooh, the heat smash punish. Gets it to the wall, going for that mix game once again.
Especially after that down 2, but increasing off the pressure. But SVL still not enough. One more over to Arslan Ash already. Set point.
Looking at 2-0 SVL, and Arslan Ash, such a menace, going everywhere he can. NA, Pakistan, Saudi Arabia,
That's
Korea.
true. Just on an international trip of wild proportions, but already backflip tailspin, back up against the wall. Couldn't get the crush. Sidestep shenanigans from Arslan right now.
All right, we go. SVL getting in there, but now Arslan popping that heat. Now in rage too.
Oh!
Be careful with them. Gets the side switch launcher and drop
Launching a silent shift out to it. That one, but sidestep, heat burst, and that's Arslan coming out of this clean 2-0 sweep against SVL.
All right, yeah, good stuff from SVL. Better stuff from Arslan being able to take the set over the 2. And we're going to wait now a little bit just to see who's going to come up on stage next. I don't know. Is there anybody here today you think that can beat Arslan?
I'm really trying to think about it. I mean, we have other names, you know, JeonDDing, Rangchu, honestly, some top competitors. I think out of those 3, geez, honestly, it's an open bag. I really don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of tough to say,
Yeah.
you know, but, like, we do got some good names out here, as you were saying earlier. You know, Rangchu, JeonDDing, King Ray Jr.
True.
You know, he's out here, Fear of Silence, kind of being a local, you know.
Hell, you
playing
got
a
Geno
home
off from
for-
SoulCal too, as well, one of the top Yoshimitsu players. Scary one at that.
And now it's looking like we're going to get JeonDDing back on the stage. He was on stage earlier, but they kind of started a little bit earlier than they were supposed to. But now we actually get him on the stage, getting ready to compete. Hey, John, show your controller to the camera real quick.
Yeah, controller.
Show off
What
the
do we got? What do we
controller.
got?
Look at that thing.
Ooh.
Foxhound is jealous.
That's
he
nice.
wish he could be out here.
That's fire. Honestly, that is a nice controller. I gotta get a new
That
one.
is a crazy controller, man.
But being in college, controllers, chat, are frighteningly expensive these
Oh,
days. I can't do it no more.
It's only going to keep going up. I can
In our economy,
imagine.
we're good.
I can only imagine the looks that he gets, that JeonDDing gets, going to airports, going through TSA and all that stuff, going through security, having to pull that thing out and be like, yep, that's me.
Yeah. I was gonna say, could you imagine like frighteningly buff dude coming from security? He got this controller in hand, right? It's like, who is this dude? He can snap me in half. Or what's going on
God
here?
damn. Hey, shout out to my Go Foxhound. All right, I wish he was here. I know he can't wait to take a picture with as we like to call him, Daddy Ding, doing the thing. But hey, I'm gonna take the picture for him. All right, I got
That's
him.
wild. Respectable, but wild.
But why? You know, hey, we like who we like. All right, he's a good-looking dude. He's good at Tekken. All right, and that's all we need.
That's true. That's gonna be me one day. Buffest NA commentator all of Tekken.
Buffest NA.
I'm working up there
And
one
I'm
day.
telling you, man, you better hope Roman Jelly don't become a commentator, because then you cook.
You just
lose
put the
that.
idea out there. He's gonna watch this later on and be like, hey, put me on Breakout, put me on Paragon. It's gonna be wild.
Yes, sir. Well, all right. Let's see. Now, on the screen, we have King and Anna, right? So we got JeonDDing with the Anna this time.
Yep.
And then we have, this is Armor Sinister. I know that much. That is Armor Sinister. Really good King player. He was playing at Bragging Rights earlier. They did run
Okay.
their local today.
Yep, that was a little earlier today in Vegas. Gotta hit the. It's that damn snarl. Oh, goodness gracious.
All right, now, interesting seeing, we weren't able to watch the first match. So, this is my first time seeing JeonDDing with Anna here offline.
Okay.
At least for me.
Because, yeah, I'm used to the Eddy Gordo gameplay, obviously. But Anna, hey,
And
new.
Armor Sinister kind of cooking him right now, at least in health.
Uh-oh.
JeonDDing trying to bring it back. Oh, big boot leg drop, let's go.
Back 3 right into the leg drop at that one. Looking clean with it in the round 2. And down back 3. Gets interrupt. Try the muscle armor.
And if we know anything about JeonDDing has some immaculate defense.
Very much so. In a game that calls for aggression almost 90% of the time going into Tekken 8, I mean, hell, you have to get that aggression, but defensive, it's still important to know. So you want to keep your life on the line and alert. But as I say that, perfect 7 golden letters here from JeonDDing.
Coming back, responding from the first round with a perfect against Armor Sinister. Oh, no. Don't tell me
goodness.
he got that download ready.
Oh, goodness.
Pressing this man on the wall, stepping on him, hitting him with all the mixes and maxes.
Even tried to giant swing, broken out of, was it pretty easy to break out of. Pops the heat, still gets gapped on the low. Back to back perfects.
Oh, no. No, don't tell me.
Uh-uh.
Don't tell me that this man is this hot right now. We already know how hot JeonDDing is, but his hotness in Tekken.
Let's calm it down a little bit. Oh, goodness. But down 4-3, just right in that 2-1. Jaguar step 3. Now pops the heat for the engage. Already flapjack press off the leg lock. Oh, no. All right, one more. That's a second. There's no way. King's Bridge. Try to off a third grab. Atlas Hammer.
Big launcher. Oh, my Lord. drops it, unfortunately. Still got the pressure at the wall.
Uh-oh.
And JeonDDing popping the rage. That's going to do some nasty damage.
That's wild. Emergency rage art to pop out of this. I mean, really, you had no choice but to get that gray life back. But you saw Sinister was about to hit the nastiest Frankensteiner out there.
I got rocket launch.
Lost
Ooh,
Eddy.
lots of slide.
Uh-oh. That's crazy. Up forward, 3+4. That's another one over. Sinister ends it off the running exploder at that.
Good use of that power crush to get off.
No, their
Atlas
Atlas hammer.
Again, Jesus.
Down forward, 4-3.
Launch.
And
Big
now 1-2.
damage.
Pops the heat engage back up against the wall. 3-2-2. Charge up. Jaguar step 1. Tries it off the grab, but immediate interrupt by JeonDDing.
Now JeonDDing applying that pressure. Good down jab to stop it.
Ooh. Beat you like you stole something.
Trying to hit this man with the Azucena. Wait, gets up with the hop knee.
That's fine. Up forward 4.
Uh-oh.
Right in that forward 4. Good duck, though. Uh-oh.
Launch.
Hey.
Make sure he doesn't use that rage, potentially, to guarantee that damage.
I don't know.
No,
Gonna
just
have
a
to.
weird
Drops it,
rough
though. 1-2-1. What? Let's see. 10-piece combo from King. Tried it. But JeonDDing's able to float away. Rage art. End it there.
Unfortunately, 10-piece combo. He had a drink ready. No dry biscuits around here.
I was about to say, absolutely not. And if there is a biscuit, fresh honey, fresh butter.
Man.
That is wild.
Where's Spears, says Armor. He needs that coaching. He needs that coaching.
Let's figure it out here. What's going to work out best for us? Oh, we taking opinions from the crowd like Jeopardy here.
Taking it, man.
It's Family Feud.
All right. Armor Sinister saying it's fine. We're running back. We'll see what we can do here.
That's cool. That's cool. We gotta lock it in.
He had a good start. Right?
That's
He had
true.
a good start. Kept this man at the wall. Kept the pressure alive. But JeonDDing, that immaculate offense. We literally
true.
said it in the start of game 1. Really good offense that he has. Now, let's see what Armor Sinister can do to close it out for a potential game 2 tie-up, maybe?
I'm saying, Season 2, we see how terrifying King can be as an oppressive character, even more so from Diana, but lock it in. Back Jaguar step, tried the forward from neutral, 1+2 step off. Not gonna work though. The RPG hits right into the slam and carry against the wall here.
Oh, where you going, sir? You ain't going nowhere.
Exactly what's going on. Express checkout into the hospital is probably where you're going.
Oh, got the Azucena out. Got this man pressing buttons on wake up, and that's what happens when you do. You get resetted just like that.
Can't be doing that. Got to be more cold and calculated, especially against JeonDDing here. Tried the blue spark giant swing, especially off that full crouch, but nothing to be found just yet.
There we go. A little bit of that nooch, a little bit of that distance.
That step off.
What a step.
And a step into the RPG. Already looking down on health here, especially after poison. Ooh.
Oh, he said, nah, lady, you stay at the wall. Here we go. Bonk. Yes, sir.
Bop, bop.
Oh, no. Exploder dropkick misses.
That's fine. We get the wake up into the 1+4 shoulder bash.
Oh, get off me. Okay, why you pressing?
Ooh, tried with the roll up too. Getting scary. Had the jab interrupt just to press mash, but you caught mashing. And now can build dangerous with JeonDDing looking healthily enough, but with the slide in disrespectful RPG last second.
Mad disrespectful. I didn't even know how to follow up Azucena shot.
That's nasty. Back Jaguar step. Try chest press.
Get off me. Okay, got him in the back turn. Uh-oh.
Up 4-3+4. RKO! Oh, we're trying it again.
Intimidation again.
Second time's the charm.
Let's
There's
get
no
a
way it
third.
works the third time. Okay. Let's not risk it that far.
The rule of three.
Only at a 2.
Here comes that wall pressure once again while in heat.
With the poison at that one, back up against the wall, getting pressured. Absolute insane chip damage, caught ducking. And that's enough for JeonDDing to solidify another win here in the round. Actually 2-0.
2-0. Daddy Dig doing the thing, going crazy out here. Not even playing Eddy, running it with the Anna. Shout outs to him.
That's
Armor
fire.
Sinister now just on loser's side. He's going to have to make that loser's run. And he can pull it off. He's a really, really solid King player. He holds it down here in Vegas for the locals. So good to see him coming out, showing out, and supporting.
Yeah, absolutely. I love my King players, especially more so, whether it be Southern California or Las Vegas, learning new things every day here. But JeonDDing already pressing forward in our winners bracket, looking dangerously so at that one. 2 characters now we got to worry about. It's either the Eddy Gordo or it's Diana. Either way, still fire.
And I got Saturday for level up. I'm in the Rangchu pool, so we already see now Rangchu pulling out the Shaeen.
Yep.
You know, as we botched that whole match completely. But
Nobody watched that.
yeah, Rangchu with the
Nobody
Shaeen.
watched that.
And now he has a bear and a Shaeen. Shaeen being his pocket, and so. Man, we got a lot of killers out here, and I'm glad that a bunch of them were able to come out, especially for pre-level up, hosted by the gracious and courteous core gaming people.
That's true.
So, yeah, what anything you got to say about that last matchup?
Honestly, that last matchup, I was certainly sitting here. I'm like, okay, Season 2 King terrifying enough, but then with the new addition of Anna, I'm like, okay, honestly, she's got some good pressure, good mix-ups at that one, especially the addition of Poison and then the RPG follow-ups you have to worry about, like we saw in that last one. But man, did get scary a little bit, especially Armor Sinister did get a couple of good call-outs, pressure with the up 4, 3+4, and then even more so, there's too much armor in that one, bro. I would just say it, as a King player, there's a little too much armor in that.
I mean, his name is Armor
Sinister.
Sinister. So he's gonna use that armor.
That's true.
Very sinisterly.
Sitting there,
It's not
menacingly.
It's not just the name; it's in the name.
True.
Yeah, I don't know. I enjoy Season 2 from the spectator perspective. You know,
Yeah.
as a commentator, we get to watch, we get to see all the shenanigans, and we laugh at it up until we have to deal with it.
Yeah.
You're like, nah, bro, I don't want to do this at all. But as we get ready for our next matches, we will take a short break. Once again, we'll be right back with you guys. Go get you some drinks.
welcome back to the podcast. Best podcast in the world.
My life is over.
He might retire as a content creator permanently. So
I'm barely a content creator as it is. Like, you just gotta let them throw each other around a little bit.
That's what esports needs, bro. You just gotta fight each other a little bit. Just a little bit, not too much.
we decided to change up the scenery a little bit due to the weather. So
Right, so should be good to go. Hello and welcome back to our pre-level up showdown. Once again, your number one caster Vok, Ashervok here, my co-commentator, Medina Prime.
I'm not doing that croaking thing that you usually. I don't even know how to do that.
You don't know how to do the you don't know how to do that?
Nope, I cannot do that.
Not even at least try?
What I am gonna do is talk about Cream City Convergence. I hope you go there, sir. You know, I'm the menace for a reason. I don't care where I'm at. We're gonna talk about this thing right here, C3 Part 3. You know what it is. But it's not about this weekend. It's about pre-level up and level up expo that we got starting tomorrow. This is a sick venue, by the way, for QOR to be running pre-level up out here. Getting getting some of these players to come out. Chris G, Arslan, JeonDDing, Rangchu. We've all seen them on stream.
Yeah, King Ray Jr., seen Geno, also SoCal Local, Waffles, plenty of other people here.
It's good for everybody to come up and show out. Might as well grind it up, gain some more. And we love that. We love that. You know the message already. Support your locals.
Exactly. Go to your locals.
Or I'm fighting you.
Or go to your monthlies. Or go to your regionals, specifically CHAINSHIFT out in Southern California. What? Who said that? I didn't say that. Totally not June 20th to 21st, huh? Did you hear that?
Yeah, what it was telling me was Cream City Convergence. No,
yes, that too. Well, hold on. Let's think about it. Why not both?
Yeah, why not both?
Why not both?
It might cost a little bit of money, but hey, that's okay.
That's true. That's true.
Gotcha. Thank you.
All right.
All right. Yeah, so on stage.
We got
you know what? You go ahead and tell them.
All right, on stage coming up here might be one of the wildest fights possible. Arslan Ash versus King Ray Jr. And that should be a fun one at that one.
This early? This early, we're almost done with the bracket, but coming up, they were at bragging rights, another Vegas local.
That's
early,
true.
And they played over there in winners finals as well. So, unfortunate for Arslan Ash or King Ray Jr. to be going up against each other. Hey, because, Arslan Ash, we know he's the GOAT.
Yeah.
King Ray, arguably the GOAT of NA right now.
Yes.
Right? So, this kid goes everywhere, every online tournament, every regional, every offline, and just goes and dominates, right? So, to not have him in the GOAT conversation, you crazy.
I was about to say, even more so, could you imagine King Ray Jr. all of a sudden popping up in like FGC Collegiate time? It's like, oh boy,
and
here we go.
He could.
That's true. It's always possible.
I think Fear yesterday tweeted out something, and I believe he was talking about King Ray Jr.
Yeah.
He was like, 14 years of experience at the age of 18 is wild.
That's got to be a cheat code. That is insane to think about.
Wow.
Oh, goodness.
Like I said, man, we got him going up against Arslan Ash, so it's definitely a challenge. It's going to be a battle to move on the winner side of the bracket.
I mean, true. We're not even like level up expo already. We're getting some insane matches. I know we're cooked tomorrow. Did you see the pools that we are in for tomorrow, man?
You mean Saturday?
Yeah, sorry, Saturday. Excuse me.
Yeah, they got us on Saturday.
It's not looking good, Chad.
They should have gave us a 3-day Tekken tournament. That's what they should have done.
They really should have.
All them other games, nah, go sit down.
Bruh, they got me in pools at Shadow 20Z, but EXO? No.
Yeah, good luck to you.
Done.
You got the death pool of a level up expo.
I'm saying.
The GGs was given, the good lucks was given. Now we got King Ray Jr. with the Asuka. We got Lars Lanash getting ready to go crazy.
All right, should be cool at that one, that Asuka gameplay, which we've been seeing plenty of, but even more so off of Arslan Ash with the Lars. Are one of the wildest characters in Tekken at the moment after Season 2, especially patch notes.
Oh my God, 50%. Almost 50% just from that one combo for Lars.
Man, off the down stomp and a silent entry into that, getting shifty with it, but down chop, and that's going to be one up for Arslan Ash so far.
Already, game one, Arslan Ash already up.
Tried out that 1-2 pressure, but running knee off the port 4.
And we know that King Ray Jr. real efficient with the movement, with the sidestep, and he's going to utilize it. It's just going to be so hard for a character like Lars, who has that insane stance game, the insane mix game.
Multiple shifts, multiple stances to really have to worry about, to contend with, and especially in seeing that, hey, most of his moves are either quarter circle back or like down back. That doesn't make it any easier. Still a complex character, and off the cans into the shift, the charge kicks at that one.
1-inch punch. Is he going to pop the rage? He's not. He's going to finish the string, and it is enough to get rid of Arslan Ash for that one round, tied up at 1 apiece now. Now, here's something that not enough people talk about, right? And this is something that Arslan Ash can use so effectively with Lars, and that's being able to heat
burst and heat smash off of stance.
Okay.
And that is one of the season 2 changes we have not talked about a lot, right? I think that is very crucial to Stance character's game. Oh my God, what a sidestep into the 1+2 punish.
That's nasty with it. That power crush mid back up against the wall, and really with the wall exploder. Now, should be a good game. Coming in for Arslan trying to down chop at that one, but King Ray Jr. got back up, falls twice as hard though. Low check off to the kicks.
Yes, sir, Arslan now with the round lead 2-1. Not gonna look, it might not last that long, getting hit by down forward twos like that. King Ray doing some effective wall damage here.
Off the charge token at that one, try to off the low. Listening for right into from Arslan, able to break out of the throw, however.
Got him in that back turn, gets that follow-up.
Back heel kick, looking clean with it, and still popped right into the wall by Arslan. Now, delayed entry shift.
From wall to wall, the Lars special.
Might be able to angle it right. Maybe not.
That is so cool.
The wall exploded. Now stop. Okay, cameraman shenanigans back at it again. One jab interrupt. Now has to pop the heat, at least for a little bit of chip damage. Tried the back shift stomp, but immediately the charge unblockable from King Ray Jr.
And as expected, the greatness of this match taking us to final round of game 1.
I mean, not surprising, these two being some of the best players in their respective regions, in the world even, going back-to-back against each other here, but already with that power crush, back kick into it.
Okay, to the wall we go. Yes, sir. Man, the range on that move is stupid.
It really is.
There's no way from that far it should be able to get to the wall, but hey, Asuka needs it. As
that's
he gets
fine.
this bounce, get up. Not done with you.
Back 3 wall exploder, back heel kick, and read the low kick at that one to finish off our ender. 1 up so far to King Ray Jr.
King Ray Jr. being able to close out that first game, right? Making that 2-round comeback. It's just, and they're both so locked in. And now we're going into the stratosphere. The go to my stages, all right? I love this stage.
I don't know. It's honestly so fun to stage in a floor blast, and then ridiculous thinking, how are we breathing on top of an asteroid? What's going on here? We not burning up going in the entry of Earth, but that's fine. You know, Tekken's ridiculous.
Got a bike in space, bro.
Okay, listen, Steve can get a stage in the middle of space, and if Lydia can get a car in the middle of an arena, don't question the bike.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. You spitting. Okay, nice low block from King Ray, getting that punish in there. We're going to the wall. Yes, sir. You already know it.
Man.
Get up.
Off the tailspin, back heel kick. Good duck on that one, but still off the down back chops from Arslan.
Yep, going that 1-on-1, using those side steps very effectively. King Ray staying patient.
Good duck at that one. Has to take the chip damage, but playing out of corner. Pops the heat for a quick escape. Honestly, shift the entry.
Misses the heat burst, but now applying the pressure at the wall. Arslan gonna stop that. No throw break.
But a counter hit grab. Break on that one. Just too fast to really just try to get out of. And already off the mid chat. Hold on. Went a little too fast here for my taste.
Rolls out with the wake up. Getting in there. Oh, no. Get up. Yep.
Get back up. It's fine. The one checks. That 1-2.
The mixes from Lars are insane, man. They're insanely scary. If you wanted to keep season 2 with 50-50 after any interaction, that's Lars. But this the launcher from King Ray. Get off me, sir.
Can launch break out of the grab though. Heat burst. Out duck. Sidestep heat engage.
And he pops the rage.
Has to play for the
charge it.
Yup. Oh no. Hey, never say never though. Never say never though.
The trade. Oh my God, that was so close. King Ray taking that round 2 of game 2, tying it up once again.
Too scary, but already just getting immediately floated. That 1-1 into the 2, the delayed entry into it. Get shifty with it off the down stop into the charge. Electric hits.
All right, here we go now. Arslan still applying that offense, but King Ray gets that heat engager in. Got Arslan's back against the wall. Arslan had to pop that heat burst.
All right, jab. Try to get the interrupt space here.
Okay, going for that mix. Okay, King Ray decides to challenge it.
It's caught in the middle of heat. Reaction coming into it from Arslan right now, but interrupted off that 1 hit. Not going to be enough for King Ray Jr. here. And now the Arslan up by 1 round.
Look, Arslan looking to tie the game count at 1-1. Has to take this round from King Ray Jr. though.
That's fine. One jab interrupt, get the pressure, but still falls low. That power crush, especially back up against the wall. Oh!
The micro duck from Arslan. He gets the launcher, drops it, then he gets a wall splat. Oh my god, the interactions here between the two.
Floor blast is still readily available here if you're not careful enough. Tries to sidestep it. Arslan caught right in the middle off that one jab interrupt. Pressure pops the heat though. Floor blast over to King Ray Jr.
Oh, and he kept it going, but the wake-up roll for Arslan Ash gives him the game tie count at 1-1 apiece. And you know we got to go to that new stage.
True. Random stage. I mean, we are following TWT rules here, but Arslan, drink of water, just Junior sitting there has to think about, okay, what's the mindset going into this next one? It's getting scary. I'm tied right now. Obviously, I don't have to get the gauntlet and losers run.
So who in this scenario, who does the smaller stage benefit more? Does it benefit Lars or does it benefit Asuka?
I'm just trying to think about it because Lars, I feel, plays better off of long stages considering he can get those long combos. Asuka, though, has that small Tekken interaction, so I'd say better for her, if anything.
I mean, I feel like it's kind of even because they both get to that wall, they get their wall mixes.
Yeah.
So it's like, and we know Lars can utilize wall mix very well.
True.
You know? But we're seeing right now, it's working out more for King Ray Jr. Lars doesn't have that much breathing room in larger stages as you saw him walk into that down forward. I was
about to say, especially on smaller stages, there's a good reason why King Ray Jr. is often called either King Rajar Jr. or Clutch Ray Jr. in a lot of key points.
Yeah, you are right. Go, okay, low poke, just generic low poke, gets hit by a counter hit sweep. And here we go to the wall. There goes that wall damage we were talking about.
Yep. One poke is all you need to get into that big, flashy Tekken combos, and that's totally fine. Tried out the silent shift. Down to at that one, but King Ray Jr. responds in turn, pops the heat, goes in for the chip damage at that one, opting in for ground stop into the launch, though.
Oh, was looking for the follow-up, was looking for the early wake-up, but good patience for Arslan to stay on the ground.
Tried to cans, nothing working to much effect just yet for KRJ, but still able to avoid the heat.
But those lows, they pile up. Now, once again, we're tied at 1 round apiece.
Man, 2-piece hit is all you need. At 14 damage, able to put 1 round away. But hey, I say never. It ain't over just yet. Try to let that full crouch.
Uh-oh. Gets him with the float combo. He's going to get to the wall. Doesn't do that much damage, but we take whatever damage we can get.
And the charge hit. Just the Lars Electrics coming out in full force right now. The silent shift into the entry, but King Ray Jr. responds in turn. The heat engage, charge token at that.
Oh, what a low. Good low counter here from King Ray.
Trying to unblockable.
Spin mix.
Oh!
Hello.
About to say, cameraman shenanigans. Shaeen wants you shenan again, even with the heat engage with a burst, and still able to burst down plenty of damage here.
Man,
Not just yet, though.
The pressure from Arslan Ash, and then he gets a sidestep sweep.
It really
King
is.
Ray gets the can, though. Oh, he could end it right here.
Absolutely
yes,
love to see it. King Rajar Jr. for a reason.
Oh, Lord. Now, King Ray Jr., I believe if only we're in winners semis, this is going to be set point. If we are in the winners finals, this is 1st to 3.
That is true.
We just got to find out which one we are at.
That's fine. Try out that one to interrupt off into the crush, though. That's going to be advantage over to King Ray Jr. Possibly quick little float over to the wall. Oh.
Okay. Got him in the corner of doom, and he's applying mad pressure. Tries to get the sidestep. No punish, though. He was so close.
Complete sidewalking. Honestly, KRJ pops the heat, especially off the engaged sidestep. That plus frame interaction is off the last one. That's totally fine. Getting the chip damage.
Smash.
Perfect round.
King Ray Jr.
Wow.
What did we tell y'all? A skilled, one of the arguable GOATs of NA Tekken, sending Arslan Ash down to the losers side.
Oh, that's a fun one. Honestly, throughout that whole match, you know, it's like someone says, obviously you have to play small Tekken to get into big Tekken. In the first place, a little bit of that was small Tekken. At the very end of that, KRJ said, hey, you want to see some big combos? You want to see these flashy cans again? Once, twice, 3 times even?
And that was a beautiful can from King Ray Jr., especially to close out that round as well. But now up getting to the stage, we got Korea versus Korea. We got Rangchu versus JeonDDing.
Okay, so that should be a fun one at that one. Looking forward to it. Maybe even a little bit of the Eddy border action. Maybe even Anna, but watch out the Anna coming out here.
I don't know. And I don't know. Since these dudes are also basically training partners.
That's true.
You know, they almost travel everywhere together. Does Rangchu play Kuma? does JeonDDing play Eddy? You know, do they play the best, or are they gonna run their side? You know, do we get Shaeen Anna from the two?
Oh, we're just getting everything set up here. Honestly, it would be nice to see Bears again. I know one prolific Bear player in, online area, I'd say that'd be King Servbot. Scary Bear player. Let's be very real here.
Yeah.
Panda at that one. I never realized the full potential of Bears in the first place until I saw Rangchu and Servbot. Hits some scary stuff, especially in TNS. Got 9th place overall out of everybody.
Jeez. Yeah, I've seen King Servbot a couple times in Breakout.
Yep.
Real solid Bear player.
He played last night in defense, played last night at the Anti-Canes Chicken Brigade. It was pretty interesting.
What a name. What a name was that the name of the tournament or the venue?
No. It's the fact that it was, what was it? So there was this whole thing at Breakout, right? On whether you're on the side of Canes Chicken or if you were anti-Canes Chicken. And it was a whole thing. And honestly, you had DJ Simfix on the side of Canes, and then you had Surfbots like, yo, Canes is mid. Absolute 2-pack of ass. Oh,
yeah,
goodness.
I would have been on Kane's side, bro.
Exactly.
Kane's is that's the good stuff right there. I don't know what y'all be smoking on, man, to say it's mid.
I was about to say Canes
Kaiser.
Chicken. Yeah, oh.
Kaiser said it's mid.
Shame.
But all right, so now we got JeonDDing, Rangchu. They are running the Eddy and the Kuma, so they're going to go crazy.
Oh, you love to see it. I'm expecting that G-Clef Cannon full force, but even more so the capoeira action from Eddy should be fun at that one. A lot of solid moves, including lunging brush fire, the banana handstand, nothing to scoff at either.
Yeah, and I don't know. So there were some changes to both of these characters, right? The Bear Company has been a little silent, right? A little silent since Season 2 came out.
True, Bear Gang, or Bear
And,
Mafia.
I mean, so have the Eddy players, but Eddy got touched in a good way.
True.
So it's just surprising. Oh, excuse me.
All the shenanigans going on. We sitting here. My differentials, that's totally fine, but JeonDDing already 1 stack of Mandinga, didn't even need it.
And all right, JeonDDing taking that first round. Now, let's see what offense. Doesn't matter. It don't matter what offense Rangchu got. JeonDDing don't need it.
About to say quarter circle forward 3 at that one, but already interrupted in the middle of hunting stance. Just Rangchu can't find a way to get back up here. Sidestep, running the down charge claw. Hunting stance again for the bounce, but lunging brush fire gonna catch you off rip.
Doing that beautiful sidestep from JeonDDing to continue that combo going. Oh man, he's got that. He has 2 of those Mandingo stances, as we like to call them. Those charges. But Rangchu right now still has meter and enrage. Get that fishy. Smell fishy in here.
Off
get
the
some
salmon
sidestep.
hits. Running that 1-2 into the wall, standing for action coming into it. These two having a whole conversation to the side of playing these characters. That's fine.
And I like how JeonDDing just looked at Rangchu, told him something, and just laughed.
Yeah.
Because we like to have fun before anything.
Exactly. Fun in Tekken for certain people. Some people like to rage out. Some people like to have fun with it. That's totally fine. Having fun with it already. 1 stack of Mandinga off the board. Trading the bear stance already into the flip though in the hunting.
I like how JeonDDing gets up, and he's all about action. He's like, I ain't pressing no defensive buttons, bro. I'm just going to apply offense.
I was about to say, chewed right through Bear Cannon. And, of course, both players in a heat right now with the Bear Electrics.
Gets that heat smash in. Shout outs to Brother Man, one of our local Eddy players. That man will pop heat and then pop heat smash right after every
That's
single
true.
time.
Tried out that 1-2 hits, down charge coming into it from Rangchu right now. No hunting stance to be found, but that 1-2-3 action, hunting stance right into it, but off the lows. Tried it shoulder bash into that back 3 stance.
Almost got down. Well, they did get down past the 10 seconds there.
Yep.
Do you think that could be because of the health adjustments that a lot of these matches are
If
going
anything,
on?
I have seen some matches really go into that time where it gets, 10, maybe 9 seconds left, and all of a sudden the health is still there. I mean, you see most appealing matches, the Titan of Time himself, and a lot of those go down to like 7-6 seconds left on the clock. They last for a while. But speaking of matches, back into it, Bear stands hunting into it. You're out that 1-2 back bear charge.
And now he's got him against the wall. He has that heat meter still going, chipping out JeonDDing with a lot of this health.
Off into the roll. Try to that down 1 in the wall, standing forward.
He goes in with the running. Got this man at the wall. Okay,
Interrupted
1-2.
out of banana handstand.
Does it again, ties it up. Oh my God, how many of these game 1 final rounds are we gonna get
See,
today?
these are some of the best players in the world. You better expect a lot of these matches going to final round, maybe even final round in a lot of situations. But already in the stand, shoulder charge, interrupted immediately though by the Bear Electrics into the fish. Low parry though from JeonDDing.
JeonDDing doesn't even need a platypus to get the parry. Let's go. Gets the jab. I like how he jabs, sidesteps, and/or backs up once again just to create that spacing. It's such a smart thing to do.
Man, especially off of Rangchu going into hunting stance to really just try to close the gap, create pressure, have you guessing for, hey, is it a mid check? Is it a low? But +2 action already into the bear swipe. Charge up claws at that one, back up against the wall, sidestep into it. Hunting stance though interrupted by the heat burst.
Wake up heat burst. Would you wake up heat burst for $1 million? JeonDDing would.
Absolutely. Good broken throw. 9 seconds left on the clock. That 2-1-3.
6 seconds left on the clock. JeonDDing takes game 1. Laughs at Rangchu.
Ooh. And a little
Crazy
close
stuff.
for comfort. Honestly, seeing these two characters, like especially Eddy when he first came into the game, right, for Tekken 8. A lot of people are like, yeah, he's a little hyper aggressive, rare character, kind of a specialist. But then you could just kind of hear somewhere JeonDDing in the distance be like, huh, someone with me up.
And even when we were talking about in our little group circle earlier, right? We were talking about how much of a mix master Eddy is in Tekken 8, right?
That's right, with Tekken 8, sure, he's got a 3-span, but then you get the higher ranks, you can't be doing that anymore as usual.
No, absolutely not. But, you know, JeonDDing being the Eddy master that he is, it's expected of him. You know, he's going to utilize all the tools that he can get, but we are also talking about Rangchu and Kuma together. You know, our last TWT champion, right here. So, gotta expect to see some crazy stuff from Kuma, just as crazy as that heat engager was for JeonDDing. Trying to apply that pressure at the wall now, but Rangchu responding.
I mean, absolutely, Rangchu just a few seconds ago really tried it off that shoulder bash out of hunting stance, but we're getting into the bear mix-ups, and that 1-2 action, down to the down charge claw.
Booty bump. There
Bear
you go.
booty. Into the roll-up. Ooh, guard break at that one with the back hind legs. That's going to be enough for Rangchu to actually get one up round here.
Yes, sir. Good stuff there from Rangchu to close out that round. He just has to keep it up, but JeonDDing does sidestep 3. Gets that launcher into the corner of doom. Sit down.
Back leg, 2 more stacks of Mandinga here. Of course, Rangchu pops the heat engage, the back charge. Tried off the heat burst, but not enough. Tried a standing shoulder bash, and now with the fish.
Smells a little fishy in here.
About to say, that has got to be an expensive ass tuna. Maybe salmon, we're talking $1,500 here.
Coming from the Kuma specifically.
You already know it's rich as hell. That is G Corp sponsored tuna. Let's be real here.
Now, JeonDDing got that Mandingo active. There he goes. Uses it to close out the round as well.
Had to use the Mandinga counter and a good move at that one. The call out, but hunting stance right into the bear bounce. Wake up charge.
Oh, spring kick from Rangchu. Gets that 2-1 punish in.
I say back to 1 punish. Ooh, good hop kick though coming into it. Just 1 jab check. Tried to forward 1+2. Not going to be enough though, but Rangchu's still able to follow up with it. And that's going to be sidestep right in the heat engage. And then that 2-1 bear roll up.
I just like how since we're right next to them,
we can hear
we can hear the regret in JeonDDing trying to get that punish in and then getting punished.
Quite understandable. That quarter circle forward 3 right in the shoulder bash. Action! Not gonna be enough.
Wow.
Salmon tags you out of the sky. And I imagine for Rangchu feels a little smug about that with the hunting stance into the grab follow-up.
Oh, sit down. And nothing, and he goes for it again.
He engaged right in the negativa though. Getting scary. You have about 7 seconds left. Make something happen. That 4-3 action combo.
Oh no, got one more mix. 2 seconds left on the clock, and JeonDDing takes it.
A little too close. Into round 4. Honestly, opportunity to possibly tie things up here, but JeonDDing already up by 1 in the rounds.
Okay, playing a little bit of nooch, the dancing. But now Rangchu getting in some offense. Where you going, sir? We're not done here.
In a banana handstand right straight in the negativa stance switch. Try to really just off that back 2 action, or excuse me, back 1.
You
Brush
power
fire.
crush? None of that. You can't power crush that, sir.
I mean, absolutely not. Shoulder bash into it, back up against the wall, into Bananera yet again, following up with the sidestep, and that's Rangchu back onto the ground. Tried the air grab.
Tried that low grab.
Yeah, I saw that too. Not gonna pay off as well here.
Goes in for the heat smash. Got one more mix in.
Oh!
And then he gets hit by the Bear Electric. Oh, he might be dead here.
Man, Bear Electric's butterfly in the sky, and in
he's
fact,
dead. He's
JeonDDing
cooked.
can go twice as high, but fall twice as hard here. Now we're getting a straight rage art. Watch this cinematic.
Dog, look at the damage counter. It's at 94.
That is ridiculous. 114 damage. Goodness, into a
damn.
final round.
Dude, that was 60% damage.
Ooh, tried off that 1-2-4 combo, but not working out just yet here for JeonDDing. Hunting stance right in the charge. Down claw into it.
Gets the low parry in. Let's go.
One
wall,
stack of Mandinga.
Oh,
Ooh.
Jahiro does it again.
And a two stacks of Mandinga.
Now.
Tried the Barakuda run, but already into the bear hop kick. Has to be that 1-2. That 1-2. Rangchu right now into the charge up claws. Guaranteed wall exploder.
Sit on that, man. Hit him with the nasty stubby, too.
Exactly. With the charge up, follow into it. Front flip off the bear,
What,
slide
the
in.
tracking?
Bear booty.
And Rangchu with the low, playing the realest forms of Tekken. You love to see it. Stressing out JeonDDing over there.
I mean, you too would be stressed out if you had to play against a bear.
I do. I do. Let me win my first game of
Exactly.
a bracket on Saturday, and I get the honor of fighting Rangchu.
Yeah, have fun with that. You're going to have a grand old time.
Listen, when I beat Rangchu, I at least get to say I beat the TW2
That's
champion,
true.
which would technically make me TW2 champion. Who out here pressing buttons?
Uh-oh. Controller disconnect. That's fine. It happens. But, oh, goodness. I can still
I
hear
think
him.
it was his controller, yeah.
You know, it's so funny. Every time I think of Rangchu or just bears in general, I think in the back of my, I think we should be good.
Yeah,
the
they're
back
just
of my
gonna go
mind,
right back into it. Yup.
just Harada saying, really? Bear? Really?
Yeah, we are running TW2 rules, but it's not a TW2
Okay,
event.
yeah.
So if they just want to keep it going, they could just keep it going.
Yeah, that's fine.
And there we go.
Out of that quarter circle 4-3 action, looking clean with it. And the Negativa handstand tried it off the shoulder bash. Immediately regrets it. Hunting stands into the grab, mauled to death.
All right. Rangchu now waking up for sure. Has a hefty life lead. Oh, that hefty life lead? Never mind. What I said is gone.
About to say, in the tornado, back up against the wall at that one. A 2-4-4 combination coming into it from JeonDDing right now. Still, Negativa didn't get gapped just yet. Let's get a little scary, especially off the stand switch, but that quarter circle forward 3 will do you in.
Yeah, he goes for that spin mix. Ends it with the low, playing the realest forms of Tekken.
Off the charge with that one. Back in the hunting stance for Rangchu here. Into the wake up Bear Electrics.
Whoa! What a mix there from Rangchu to go in from low, launcher.
Yep, with that bear booty at that one. JeonDDing, though, responding in turn. Slammed by the salmon, has to tank the damage, but shouldn't be just exact. Able to emit the mid interrupts off the heat engage.
And the spacing from JeonDDing. That's why I say it is important, right? You don't have to backdash, but it is important to do so. It's important to learn how to properly backdash because you can create so much good spacing and put yourself in a scenario just like John did right there.
I mean, you really can. JeonDDing, honestly, in a good spot right now. You're going to get that last combo starter off the 3-3, blocked into an insane launch. It's be enough for Rangchu. And a 1-2 action. Running the launch claw off the 2.
Almost had this man in the corner, do him any heat, unscaled booty damage. Get up. We're not
Bear
done
booty.
with you.
Back out of hunting stance, though. Really tried it off the Barakuda. JeonDDing, though. With that shoulder bash, really love to get with the follow-up. Forward 1+2, though. It's immediately tanked and blocked.
Watch out that heat smash. It's coming. He's looking for that whiff. Oh, good side step from Rangchu, though.
Hunting stance gets immediately interrupted, though. Try to off that back 2 charge. And that's at least using 1 stack of Mandinga here. Try to get the chip.
Oh, a little bit of that side step. Good patience from JeonDDing. Staying patient.
Into the standing 4 at that one. Front flip into the roll-up.
Oh,
Bear booty.
Bump, 10 seconds left on the clock, and he goes for the mid. The man got caught ducking. What are you doing?
Oh, goodness. What? Tried the forward 1+2, though. I imagine immediately regrets it, and Rangchu getting spin mixed for his life right now, back up against the wall.
Okay, the lows from JeonDDing right now, keeping that wall pressure, mixing this man up, gets the wall
Man,
splat.
Bananera handstand right into the grab, and with the wall pressure at that one building up. It's a handstand again, back flipper, but Negativa right into the 2.
Oh, he tried to go for his launcher, but got jabbed out of it. Oh, the micro duck. Okay, solid defense from
Bear roll
JeonDDing.
up into the 2, but an into handstand. Negativa just immediately gets interrupted by the 1 jab pressure check.
Oh,
That
he's
3-3
dead.
starter.
And JeonDDing takes it 2-1. JeonDDing, or is that 2-0? Was that 2-0?
That had to been, what, 2-1, 2-0?
I can't
Hold
even
on.
remember.
That match went by so... I don't want to say it was unbearable, but it was
I see
still...
what you did there. I see what you did there.
Still wild to watch at that one. Good match either way here between JeonDDing and Rangchu.
It was 2-1 because the Ortiz farm was...
that's
Rangchu,
true.
You know? So, yeah, shout-outs to them. You know, so also some of the GOATs of the world.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, JeonDDing being one of the better... I don't know what that was, if y'all heard that.
That was a loud-ass sneeze. Bless you.
But, you know, JeonDDing being one of the best Eddy players in the world. Also, shout-outs to Spirojin also
Yep.
being up there. Rangchu, obviously our TWT champion, so there's nobody better than him right now. You know, so gotta give it to him, and gotta give him their props.
Exactly. You ever see me fighting in a forest with a grizzly bear? Help me! That's not a regular grizzly bear. That is, in
I'm
fact,
not gonna
Kuma.
lie, I ain't helping you. You on your own, big dog. That's a grizzly bear. And he got a fish from out of nowhere. Yeah, you ain't smacking me
Not
with
just
that
a fish. That is a Mishima and G Corp sponsored multi-million-dollar fish prototype that can turn into a whole ass missile.
Yeah, you
Think
can,
about it.
You can hold that, big dog. I'm out. I'll go get the park ranger, dog. Like,
What's the park ranger gonna do? All of a sudden, he pop out the park ranger. Who is it, Paul? Absolutely not.
I would hope so. He's the only one who has legitimate victories against
Well, true.
Kuma. So,
True.
like, you know, you gotta hope that Paul available somewhere.
He's somewhere. Yosemite Park Ranger Paul Phoenix. That seems
Hell
about
yeah.
right.
Somebody make that custom. Somebody make that custom in Tekken.
Oh, I guarantee you Leapfrog would do something like that. He really
The
would.
first custom
Be
I
mad
saw
funny.
Leapfrog do is that man was just in a diaper, and it was like, Leapfrog, what are you doing, bro?
What are we doing?
And it was a buff for him. It was a buff.
That's
he put the clothes on and then he lost.
That's nasty.
So it was like, well, you gotta stick to it now.
Yeah, it's like, you know what?
Shout outs to
You
the
got
homie
this, big
Leapfrog.
dog.
I'm pretty
Absolutely.
sure we'll see him out tomorrow at
True.
Level Up Expo. So.
Yeah, because honestly, I remember texting him. He said he should be here, but then it's like, you know, when I get eliminated, I'm just going back to Utah. I'm like, that is quite understandable. But either way, having a great time here out at a pre-level up showdown so far. Has been insane matches like the last one, JeonDDing versus Rangchu, as back and forth as expected. Before that, King Ray Jr. versus Arslan Ash. That one was insane.
Yeah, and we've seen, you know, not only that, we've seen some of these guys use their secondaries on
Yeah.
the first 3 matches.
I mean, we saw some Anna from JeonDDing. That was fire.
Also, we appreciate you guys hanging out with us. We're just waiting for the next matches to come up on the stage. We are here in Las Vegas, right? If you are a Las Vegas local, make sure that you guys come check out, you know, either bragging rights at the People's Card Shop.
Yep.
They do host like monthly's fight night in Las Vegas. There are other couple locals around that I've heard of. I just don't remember the names. But like, even if you are out here, you aren't checking up Level Up Expo, make sure you check out Level Up Expo. It's gonna be a good time.
Absolutely.
It's not an FGC tournament, but it is a convention with FGC stuff.
Honestly, it's my first Level Up Expo. I'm looking forward
It's my
to
first
it.
Level Up
So
Expo
it should be
too, yeah.
fun. Like, I already got my badge signed by Arslan. It's so cool. Who would have thought? This value just went up by $500. Anyways.
Yeah. And up next, though, now, as we were talking about getting ready on the stage, I'm assuming this is winners finals
Yep.
between King Ray Jr. and JeonDDing.
Yup. That should be a fun one at that. We just had JeonDDing up here, especially getting into it against Rangchu. And now not even single break needed. We're just getting right into the next match.
Yeah. And I believe we are in winners finals.
Okay.
Am I correct? Winners finals. All right. Yes, sir. All right. So this is now a 1-3 matchup. King Ray Jr. could be the person to take down JeonDDing.
I mean, possibly.
Right. Yeah. See,
Oh.
gave the thumbs up. He's gonna do it.
Exactly. Judy's got this.
Yep. So all right. JeonDDing most likely gonna run it back with the Eddy.
Yep.
Of course, we know King Ray Jr. sticks with the Asuka. Character loyalist for sure.
See, every time I think of Asuka, I think of that one goofy gif that King Ray Jr. posted one day of Asuka not in a bike, but it was apparently a wheelchair mod just rolling in. Just
Whoa, Azucena
Whoa.
from JeonDDing.
ooh.
What is this?
Hold on. We gotta let him cook. I gotta see this one.
He loves his
gotta
dancing
lock it
characters.
in.
Yes, sir. Good pick from JeonDDing. This is gonna be very interesting. I haven't seen too much of JeonDDing with Azucena.
I haven't seen too much of Azucena, honestly.
I have, but that's because we have Kaiser.
Yeah.
So like, you know, I'm seeing Azucena almost every day.
True.
Every local. And
It's understandable.
on top of that, this man choosing the unforbidden Azucena skin. You know, what
No,
are
I'm
you
not
doing?
gonna lie. I saw this. I did get a little flashbang because I saw it at the corner of my eye, and I'm like, huh? Is this a mod? No, it's the real skin, y'all.
And here we go. So I've heard a lot of good things about Azucena for this season.
Yeah.
That, you know, the season obviously we all know isn't that good, but the character has gotten much better.
Yeah,
right?
fairly better at that one. If anything, I have to go back and look at the patch notes. But the reason we've been seeing more Azucena, those Season 2 patch notes in the first place, they get more added on the aggressive tools. I mean, pretty much goes for everyone, but still, either way, fun one at that one. Now stop into it, off the charge kicks.
She has a good mixed game now. She has somewhat of a decent neutral. She didn't have, her neutral was really bad.
Yeah.
Before. She has something now.
It's a little
Now-
iffy, slightly questionable, but now it's kind of in a better spot,
Yeah,
a little
it
more
is.
solid.
It is, and King Ray Jr. taking that first round too. So, but I don't know. JeonDDing's Azucena looks pretty good so far. It's just King Ray Jr. was able to close out that round.
Rangchu just had to find a character that was just going to better match up against King Ray Jr.'s Asuka in the first place. I mean, could have ran the Eddy, could have ran anyone else, but dancing right into it. Still, back to heel to Kern.
Oh, misses the Wickham. Okay.
Tried to cans too.
Gets that side step, but didn't get a punish in between. JeonDDing
Man.
is looking for something here.
Uh-oh. Back to, still immediately gets interrupted. Has to pop the Rage Art just for the extra.
Oh, right into it. He sidesteps right into it.
Okay, I was almost certain that wouldn't have
still
hit, and
alive.
I'm like, okay, we're just playing a Rage Art just for the extra frames. Nah, actually hit, but only a little bit of health to play from.
Oh my
Wait,
God,
wait.
excuse me. What just happened? Oh, Lord. Oh, man.
Oh
I'm
man.
gonna need Kaiser to explain that one to
Yeah,
me later.
hold on. We
because I
gotta
don't know what
get
just
some notes on that
happened
one. That is ridiculous. I was almost certain that okay, we might be cooked, but no. Matter of fact, we were not cooked.
here. Okay, King Ray Jr. getting that wall splat. He took that last round too personal. Let's go.
Just dancing right into it, off that punch parry into the side swap at that.
Oh, drops the combo. King Ray Jr. got a chance here. 2 hits. Okay, 3 hits.
Trying to the back 3 into it, but instead popping the heat, and that's gonna be JeonDDing just flying in here off the shoulder bash. Not gonna be enough though. Tried maybe for the charged unblockable,
Uh-oh.
but still at the back elbow.
JeonDDing using those while running 3-2s very effectively.
Oh!
Gets the low break.
Into
He
the
got-
ankle lock.
Got enough health though to survive it, and King Ray Jr. clutches it out, stealing that game 2 for or that game 3,
That's true.
round
That
3.
1-2 running throw, but already into it. Back 2 hit coming into it from JeonDDing right now. For the wake up into the dance.
That one running 3-2 again, using it so well. Does it again? He tried to sidestep at that time.
Looks like 4-3 not as effective here from JeonDDing, but for King Ray Jr. having to tank the damage. Good micro duck.
Goes in for the low. Okay.
And made able to break grab.
Okay, King Ray Jr. here. One combo can end the game for him. But the sabroso heat smash from JeonDDing, taking us to, once again, game 1 final round. Jesus.
Man, it's been final rounds back to back to back almost pretty much for everyone on our stage here. But King Ray Jr. taking it a little personally here. You've been able to side roll out of it into the dance, able to avoid both the heat engage, but not the shoulder check here.
He's using that wall running 3-2 at the wall. Never mind, you don't need it. You're going to get can. That's what you're going to do. Oh, unfortunately, he drops it, and then he gets launched.
And on the tailspin in the tornado, back up against the wall. Not much you can really do in this situation. Just hope, pray. Especially in Tekken 8, more so Tekken 50-50. Rage Art should be able to catch though. No!
Oh, it was just enough to kill. Bruh, JeonDDing has probably one of the cheekiest
Whew.
Azucenas I've seen basically since Kaiser. Jesus Christ.
Just had hands. It's like, oh man. This has me a little stressing. We're just commentating, and I'm sitting here blanking. Oh goodness.
Oh man, it's just, how do you deal with such a wild Azucena style like that, right?
I'm really sitting here trying to think because putting myself in King Ray Jr.'s shoes, there's only so much I know about Asuka. King player though, I mean, what, that a 4-3+4 still gets sidewalked and I still die every time.
Yeah. So I'm assuming, you know, once you see her going to live, you don't want to throw. You ideally don't want to throw a low.
Right, you really don't.
Or a high. You want to throw the mids.
Yep.
Right. But right now, has the real good wall carry, doing the really good damage.
Back in the heat burst at that one.
There we go. Okay. So I noticed now what King Ray's doing. He's throwing more mixes in, right, to try and stop whatever offense and those side steps. As a clean ass side step, ends it with the low. Playing real Tekken, you already know how I go.
Absolutely up by 1 around here on Seaside Resort. Now playing that sidestep game, able to grab into that down stomp. Body charge off the token though.
Okay, good duck. Decent punish.
Oh,
Goes in, and that's why you don't want to throw those highs, or is because of that parry.
I got a little scary. That dance parry to that wall standing forward. I was certain it would hit, but not enough good read coming of KRJ to really just avoid it. Not able to tank this combo now. Now we're heading their big Tekken action.
There we go. He's going to run up, tries to use the low. King Ray was ready for it. Pops the heat burst. Oh, into the down forward two, though. So unfortunate. He's going to be dead here.
That launch that I absolutely hate. But if you're an Azucena player, you know you're just sitting there smug about it, knowing that, hey, that worked a little too well for me, but I'm going to still go into the combo pressure anyways.
And you know, it's funny. This is a third character now that I think about it.
Yep.
That we see from JeonDDing today.
Mm-hmm. It really is wild to think about. I mean, we had the Anna, the Eddy, and now the Azucena to really just try to regulate pressure against King Ray Jr.'s Asuka in the first place. That shoulder bash into it. Tried to dance sidestep,
oh
but
my God, he challenged them. The fortitude on this man, being able to challenge something like that coming from Asuka. And then, does he get the kill?
Yes.
He get the combo kill, but he
still gets it though.
He still gets the mix.
That's fine. 10-piece combo, no biscuit involved. Nothing dry about that combo, let me tell you.
Man, he had the full drink. Okay, back three from King Ray. Unfortunately, in the back turn state for JeonDDing. Still able to get some good damage out of this.
Man, this is Jahiro at that one, but really just trying to add a little bit of fake pressure, possibly. And JeonDDing, though, not able to get any damage. Even Chip still gets blocked, still gets gapped at that one. 4, 5, 6-piece back up against the wall for crush pressure.
Godlike whip punish from King Ray Jr. Also, once again, being able to tie it up. Take us to a final round, game 2.
Man, another final round. We just seeing back to back to back. But yeah, remind yourself, these are some of the best Tekken players in the world. Should not surprise anybody here. But able to get the duck off of that one. King Ray Jr. avoid sitting 4 hit into that one.
And he's still looking. He's been looking for that kick the entire set. And he's going to get it one time. He's going to get it one time. I'm pretty sure that's what he's going for. But JeonDDing now applying some pressure to the wall. Sabroso, yes, sir.
Sabroso heat engage at that one. Just a full burst, but with that full crouch, I mean, it was here from King Ray Jr. that because of this season 2, just some characters turning into full crouch was not expected. Asuka being one of them, honestly.
And she has a lot of good full crouch moves.
That's true.
He has this good low parry on deck. Ends it. Okay, King Ray Jr. now tying the set at 1-1.
Looking clean with it at that one, just with the walk away to the bike. Now back to character select. Gotta take a bit of a breather. I mean, honestly, the Azucena was looking solid, so maybe character swap, maybe not.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a character swap.
Okay.
Going to Reina now. Okay, is that 4 characters today?
That's 4. That's 4. Goodness, could you imagine after this one you just see a 5th character? I mean, trying to think about it.
You know, he's trying to keep it locked in for level up. Right?
That's true.
He doesn't want to give up all the tech. You know, he doesn't want to get studied for level up. He wants to go in as raw as possible. Don't you laugh at that.
I'm sorry. I can't help it because I can already hear pause from Leap just somewhere in the distance. So, oh no. Oh, chat's probably going to get on us for that one, but so funny as hell. Nothing funny about 7 golden letters. Perfect round already from KRJ.
Yeah, speaking of getting on that, King Ray Jr. got on that ass.
Right. Stance moves. Already built up on a blue chip meter.
Oh, yes, sir. He got the encounter again. To the wall. They can still wake up from JeonDDing. What the Zabaki no Zablaki? We don't need that.
I mean, absolutely not. Just right into the back tail spin. And that's going to be a good round over to King Ray Jr.
See, now I like to call those very minuscule health. I like to call them perfect juniors. In this case, we'll call it perfect Ray Jr. All right, because...
Oh, goodness. Just already running stance. protect the mid though.
And King Ray pushing back JeonDDing so much with the offense.
And JeonDDing just trying something, anything, especially Stonehead not too long ago, but even on Wake Up. Hardly just kind of contend against the chip pressure. And
I saw what he did there.
Armor through.
He
It's like,
stood
no,
there and
just come at
stared
me.
at that man. He was like, go ahead, do
Exactly.
something.
Go ahead, do something.
I
I
got
dare
you.
you. I double dare you. Say it again. Oh, goodness. Already, we're getting
Oh, yep,
another
we are getting
character
a
swap.
fifth character today from JeonDDing.
Oh, goodness.
Playing Clive now. This is insane work.
Into Clive. Oh, I imagine Lucy's probably somewhere. Just go, Garuda! Garuda!
Garuda. Torgal doing tricks on it.
Yep. Where's our pause counter? We need it, bro. Oh, goodness.
All right. JeonDDing switching to the Clive. You know, right now, King Ray Jr. up 1 set. It is a first to 3. It is 2-1 right now in King Ray's favor. Let's see if he can keep it up and close it out.
I mean, hopefully so. Try that back 3 with the heel turn kick, but nothing so far except for the low parry. Honestly, in that big Tekken action.
Sit down. Get up.
Ah! A leg launch.
Oh, wow. Goes in for the wake up. Doesn't stop pressing those buttons. King Ray has a good lead right now. He's looking to send JeonDDing to loser's side of the
I mean,
bracket.
JeonDDing just able to sidewalk it, tried the lightning rod, but only able to get a little bit of chip pressure. Not going to be that much, at least, though. Can's avoided.
Oh, goes in for that 1+2. He didn't get
Ah.
it. King Ray said, nah, I got a power crush, fam.
I mean, let's think about it. If Clive has a 1+2, wouldn't that make him a technical Mishima here?
Yeah, you kind of right.
Yeah. We really think about it. I mean, it's possible. Would be funny as hell. Nothing funny about the big combo, though. 8-piece coming right up here into the shift.
Jesus.
Ah!
Gets that down forward 1 string going to tie it up. Right now, 1 round apiece in game 4.
Getting scary with it, building just further and further up on meter here.
Oh, goes for those lows. Tries to mix it up now a little bit.
Sidewalk it, possibly.
Great whip punish from JeonDDing there. Getting the string in, doing some damage. Oh, no, none of that. We interrupt that out here.
Absolutely not going into that shift, though.
We're not going to Memphis, no. Oh, good whip punish.
Playing the small
Hits.
pressure. Lighting rod, possibly. Already building up 2 off the meter, but that's a nasty launch coming into it for King Ray Jr., especially off that back heel turn kick.
Oh, unfortunately, he dropped it. I think those 2 hits would have been very crucial, just as that 1 hit right there. 18 seconds left on the clock.
Lightning rod yet again. And that down 2 into it from JeonDDing.
Uh-oh. The lows, gotta watch the lows.
Oh!
Oh, and there you go. He got the
Oh,
block. He
man.
finally gets that mid that he was looking for.
Man, already now, that means King Ray Jr. set points.
Set point for King Ray Jr. He is up 2-1 right now. He can close it out and send. Imagine sending Arslan and
JeonDDing
JeonDDing
in the losers. And that's already enough of a gauntlet. I imagine people are going to get chewed and spit right out. But I'm going to be pretty at that one. Try to shift, hatchet kick into Torgal.
All right, both in heat. JeonDDing uses his heat dash. Good dunk there and launch from King Ray. He's going to do a bunch of damage right here.
I mean, that's fine. Big Tekken combo. Not dropping this.
Get up.
Ah.
Here we
Smash
go.
launch. That full crouch. Just saying, do something. I dare you.
Gotta watch the slides, those lows. Oh,
Oh!
good low right there as we were just talking about it. King Ray
Jr.
Jr. sending JeonDDing to loser side.
Oh,
He said you can chill down there with
goodness.
Arslan with your homie.
That's fine. That's fine. Losers bracket. Bro, I'm telling you right now, we already have, what, Armor Sinister? I imagine probably still down there in losers. And then we have JeonDDing to worry about. You have Arslan Ash to worry about now. These are some of the heaviest hitters coming up and just going down as fast as possible.
So I would assume right now we are in either losers quarters or losers semis. So if this is semis, I would assume the winner of this goes on to face JeonDDing.
Okay.
And but we'll see. I can only assume this is semis.
So we get a little
But,
bit more information
Yeah,
here.
up next we got our EVO champion, Arslan Ash, versus our TWT champion,
Rangchu.
Yeah, two times, yes. You did say it 2 times.
2 times. Had to correct us. 2 times. You know, I like to imagine, that'll be me winning TWT one day. Me from NA? Hell no. Oh, man.
You gotta
would be
believe in
nice.
yourself, all right? If you don't believe in yourself, you ain't gonna make it.
See, you say that, but do you see some of the people they have out there?
Yeah, just look at the two on stage right now.
Cooked. I tried going up there with King. It's like, hey, we're putting you up against the
Hey,
John here.
at
The
least-
who?
At least with the mindset that both of these players have, they believe in themselves. They would tell you to
True.
believe in yourself, but they also would be like, let me gatekeep you from believing in yourself.
Exactly. It's like I believe in you, but if you ask me for any technical information, I'm pointing you in the
Yep.
other wrong direction.
He said, believe in yourself,
But
at least up until we face a bracket.
Exactly.
Then it's on you. All right.
believe, but best believe I'm gonna put these hands on you and cook you later on
Yeah,
if we
yeah.
ever meet in bracket.
But all right, now I'm assuming, are they actually playing? They're talking.
Possibly button check.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
Okay, so no button check. But also, we see Rangchu playing Panda, right? Mm-hmm. Something that we don't, a rare occurrence, right? We don't see too much Panda
Unless it's like
nowadays.
Servbot or maybe a few select other people. But Rangchu on Panda, it's so nice to see. It's a breath of fresh air for some people. For some
It's kind of
people.
funny. I'm
True.
not gonna lie.
Panda, really?
Right. Arslan keeps that pressure going non-stop. He's just throwing those jabs, gets a sidestep in there every once in a while. Mm-hmm. Tries to get Rangchu to press the wrong button so he can follow up with the punish.
Flip into just the bare hunting stance right into the grab at that one. In fact, that's 40 damage, just some brutal stuff.
Gonna go gets the low, hello. And he's in,
Oh!
Ooh.
Wait, hold on.
Hey,
I was about to
armor
say,
through that? Okay.
Entry can armor through that?
No, I gotta say, man, Arslan, yeah, I would have to say right now, he's my GOAT. Like,
Man.
me is my GOAT. But Arslan, aside from being the best player in the world, using the coolest character in all of Tekken.
Yes.
right?
Not gonna lie, my personal goat, actually my Mount Rushmore, just king players in SoCal. Jake Man right now, that's my goat. Not because I play the character. Okay, it might be that.
It is absolutely because we play the character.
Yeah, you know, you gotta stick together.
All right. Now, Arslan in a low health situation, doesn't matter, gets the counter hit low, gets the launcher on him, can do a good chunk of damage, decides to end it with the rage. Very smart from Arslan Ash, guarantee you that damage just in case you don't drop any combos or whatever. You never know, right? You never know
Absolutely.
what can happen.
The Rage Art at that one, but I will say Rangchu still had it available, but that's gonna be Arslan at least one more up by the rounds here. Round 4. Oh, good hunting stance still into the bounce.
Oh no, he said sit down. Okay, he literally said nah.
Be humble, sit down. And possibly maybe gonna hunting stance again. No Jigglypuff cannon just yet from Rangchu.
Okay, use that volleyball. Get in there, the beach ball. Uh-oh, caught him pressing. That's good launcher from Rangchu. It's gonna do some damage here.
1-2-1 in the bear bounce.
Okay, Arslan Ash trying to catch up a little bit on the health here. He has a bunch of white health to recover on.
I mean,
Still in
True
rage.
has plenty more. Just one wrong hit though, and you're
Yep.
gone.
And guess what? You see what just happened? Game 1, final round.
Yep.
Once again.
Again. Like we've been
Almost
saying.
every single game.
Back to back to back. And of course, back to back hunting stances just right into the bear swipe from Panda here. But Rangchu trying to play it defensively, able to break the grab, but I would avoid the cannon.
And here we go. It stays in the hunting bear stance. Arslan Ash popping the heat burst.
Man, while standing forward into the beach ball. Nasty proportions at that one. Trying that down to delayed entry. Not going to work out though.
Okay. From throw break into he smash. Connects.
Ah.
A little bit of that nooch.
Tried that cannon hunting stance in launch. Not found just yet.
Trying to throw a little bit of that mix in. Rangchu stays so patient though. You
Hunting
gotta
stance.
appreciate it.
Bounce. Nice.
Had to appreciate it, as you saw right there, why he stayed so patient. It was all a part of the master plan.
Exactly. All a part of my plan. You got to sit there menacingly, be patient with it. Honestly, in a game that really with this patch demands more aggression than anything. But hey, if it works, it works. Already back into Yakushima.
Yes, sir. Rangchu up with that lead. If this is loser semis, this is once again a first to 2, unless they decide they want to run the TWT semis rule.
I mean, possibly.
Uh,
And in that stand for tried it. A bit of that chip pressure damage, but too delayed entry into the Lars Electrics coming into it from Arslan right now.
And I did like that delay entry. That was actually really smart, trying to see if Rangchu was gonna press.
Yep.
Trying to interrupt it. So
Ooh, 1+2 press right into it from Rangchu here. And honestly, it's so funny how my mind blanked. I had to remind myself, not delayed, but dynamic entry. I was trying to find the other D word. Well, hey, that is totally fine. Correct myself on that one for later. Hunting stance right into the launch. Bear bounce into the down swipe. Another hunting stance bounce for Rangchu, up by 1.
and he's making the Panda look really good. That was the crazy thing about Rangchu playing, you know, Panda and Kuma in Tekken 8. It's like, people consider them low tier. Rangchu
said, no, exactly. Hold my honey pot.
Right. Okay, use Arslan using that heat burst.
Hunting stance again, tried it for the grab there, but Arslan able to avoid it. Not the heat though. Still gets crushed.
Oh, what a side stab. You never see a good side stab from a Kuma or a Panda.
I was about to say, they're too big body, too thick and full of fur. But that's fine in either way. Already Arslan another round here.
Oh, stomp on him. Okay, full string. Let's go. Arslan trying to apply that pressure.
Ooh.
Just the whip punish.
Back to action coming into it. Off the dynamic entry slide getting shifty, but Hunting stance even more so. Rangchu tried it on a wake up, but no claw strike here.
Jabs. Get in there. Good side step from Rangchu into the Hunting Bear.
Down slash able to block it though.
And we see, right, that Arslan likes staying in your face. You could back up. He's going to dash up to you. He's like, I don't care. I'm going to stay in your face. They'll throw a jab, dash up, jab, dash up.
Jab, dash in. And speaking of jabs, 1, 2, 3, just right in a row. Apply pressure here from Rangchu, getting the interrupts. Trying to let the hop knee. Nothing found just yet here.
Oh, there we go. Once again, he really likes to burst that heat burst right at the Hunting Bear stance. And it's pretty smart. Get him out of there.
Oh, that 1+2 though.
Less of a pressure tool to use.
Absolutely not. Of course, we have the grab. Not able to break out of it, though. That's going to be unfortunate miscalculation.
Into the jab. Good read there from Arslan. Amazing read, even being able to close it out. Tying the set at 1-1 now.
Man, I swear, these Tekken players have better reads than I do. Like, I sit there and I'm like, okay, what am I expecting? But for them, it's like they're about 30, maybe 40 seconds into the future can read clock like that.
It's like they got a, you know, Monado and they can read the future like Shulk, bro. Shout out to my Xenoblade nerds out there, bro.
See, last time I played Xenoblade, I want to say Xenoblade Chronicles for the Wii 2012.
You gotta play Definitive Edition and you gotta play Xenoblade 3.
There's a Xenoblade 3?
Yes, that game is so good.
Bro.
But anyway, speaking of 3, we are in game 3 now of Rangchu Arslan Ash.
And already dynamic entry into the silent shift slide. I'm already with that hop 3, but Rangchu at least pop out of it best as possible. Sidestep right into the heat engage. Got a little scary with it. And now to electrics.
Oh man, and Arslan is using amazing mixed tools right now. Rangchu had to pop that heat smash just to get him off him.
Try to accept G-Clef Cannon. You love to see it. Hunting stance right into it. Bear swipe on the downward hits. One more from Rangchu, and that's going to be a guaranteed grab after.
Oh, wakes up with the low. Looking to get in there? Nah, Rangchu was ready for that. Just like we were talking about the reads.
Just caught off guard, especially with that stand forward. Out back swipe. Over the wall. Almost, though.
Boom. Get in there. Oh, my God. Wait. Follow-up?
What the?
I didn't know that had a follow-up in Rage.
You know, it might be time for me to play Lars. After seeing that, ridiculous enough.
I keep telling y'all, man, Lars is so cool.
But nobody understands. People are saying, oh, he's too anime. I'm like, did you see the story arc he got? Tekken Force, Tekken 6, Tekken 8 especially? I don't want to hear it, man.
Oh, and the 1+2. Okay. Close out for Ash here, potentially.
Oh, almost, maybe.
Oh, so you got the side step into the punish. One around a piece of game 3. These guys are going to duke it out.
Man, if they were really about that heat pop, either way, it really would have been risky to engage in the first place. You had to engage, got interrupted. Even if you held it back, I imagine still would have given Arslan a prime opportunity to just get the damage off of either dynamic entry, maybe even a simple jab. With anything, I mean, Rangchu, I don't want to say just kind of lost the round from then on out, but still scary enough you can't calculate. But speaking on the past, now back into the present. The sidestep. The wake up at that one, goes for the heat burst and try to off the one. The cans off the Panda though.
Oh, and he does it again.
Oh, what the hell? Oh goodness.
Oh no, please. Oh, he stayed patient on the weak up. Oh, he didn't. He got a little too impatient and he tried to press, tried to challenge it.
Whew, okay, it's getting a little too scary here. I have a possibility maybe seeing another final round situation. Would not be surprised, especially going in the hunting stance, able to block. Just the chip though.
Yeah, once again, very smart for Arslan to pop that heat, to use that heat burst once he sees him in hunting bear stance.
Pop the heat back up against the wall, silent shift to get back out and possibly escape, but hunting stance break out of the corner. Now for Rangchu. Pops heat of his own, and that's a good micro duck into it from Arslan. Now another final round.
And this is the one that matters. This is a very important round for both of these players. If you lose here, you are eliminated. There is no losers to losers bracket.
Absolutely not. Imagine if there was. Would be funny as hell, but nothing funny about losing in this situation. Dynamic entry. And now for Arslan Ash keeping up the pressure here. Off the heat burst at that one. Down stop. And now Rangchu back in the corner. Has to go for the one jab. Interrupts into the heat.
And both of them just exhausted both of their
no.
heat. But Rangchu does have rage. And Arslan goes for the low sweep, taking out Rangchu, moving on the loser side of the bracket to fight JeonDDing.
Or wait, hold on. Still going here? Oh, goodness. Whew.
Good stuff from Arslan there. And like I said, it's very smart that he sees he saw Rangchu going into hunting bear. His one way to stop hunting bear, I'm gonna pop my heat burst. Right? I'm gonna use heat burst. It takes you out of hunting bear. It puts me in +9. Now I can force you into a mix.
Yeah.
Not as bad as it was at the start where it was +17, but you know we don't need that. We
Exactly.
don't need none of that.
Not in this area. But no, one thing I did notice coming into it with the match, you know, Arslan Ash versus Rangchu, that Rangchu 9% of their 90% of the time really loves to go for the hunting stance into the follow-ups after the fact, right? Whether it be with the grab, maybe G-Clef cannon after the fact, but still, he puts you in a position where you're expecting either, hey, it could be a mid, it could be a high. A lot of mix-ups in a game like Tekken 50-50, it gets very scary having to contend against that.
It does, yeah. And kind of want to ask him, I'll probably ask him after this, why he decided to go Panda instead of Kuma there.
Yeah.
Maybe it was because of the heat smash, potentially. Because I think the Bear Electric would have came in very clutch for him. Because aren't they different for both of them? Well, Panda doesn't get it.
No.
Kuma does.
Kuma does. Yeah. But only in heat, right? Because Bear Electrics only pump out then.
Yeah, it's only in heat.
But it's still a good tool to use because even if you get blocked, it's still guaranteed chip damage.
Yeah.
And it
Plus,
is
you can follow up
chip
with
damage.
2 other ones if the first one gets blocked. So, but all right, JeonDDing now running the Anna again against Arslan Ash with the Lars right here in losers final. Winner gets to meet King Ray Jr. in grand finals and get their run back. This is actually a battle of who gets their run back against King Ray Jr.
That's going to be a wild one for the ages. That's going to make for a fire Foxhound weekly recap. I will tell you that right now.
Sir. Okay, counter hit starting off for Arslan Ash. He hasn't taken any damage yet, so he's looking for that perfect. You know it.
True, and that dynamic entry at that pops the heat engage back up against the wall. Honestly, got an angler, but I want to go for that exploder, but nothing found just yet. Still plenty of explosive damage for a perfect round off start.
That's crazy that he gets that like that bolt of lightning follow up. That is insane work, but that's what makes Lars so cool.
True. He may be the most anime out of the Mishimas, but he's still cool as hell.
Okay.
Ready?
Now JeonDDing going for these wall mixes. They're working out for him pretty well. Arslan Ash trying to respond.
Trying with the RPG fake out as well, but we have back-to-back bursts of heat. Just slide to the left, slide to the right. Got a crisscross with it, if you will. And honestly, for JeonDDing, trying out the down stop. RPG slammage up from top into the overhead. Now, 1-2 combination into the tornado status.
I can already feel it. Game 1. Final round. I'm calling it right now.
Really? Calling it right now? $5.
Call it right now.
Okay.
$5.
Ready to poison?
What a sidestep.
Right, that Tekken 5 intro RPG. Not going to work out here.
To the wall. Boom, boom, boom. That move is so cool.
It looks so good, but at the same time, just exceptionally and frighteningly damaging at that one. Pops the heat. Able to armor through it at least, but sidestep from JeonDDing here is guaranteed a couple good hits. At least one more burst of heat.
There we go. Goes for the low mix. 2 rounds to 1. Arslan Ash is up, looking to take that first game of losers finals, strike that first blood.
Of course, now in a stage switch here, a transition, I should say, you have Floor Blast readily available, and honestly, knowing Lars has some launches, honestly has some ground hits that can do just that.
Oh, good low block, no punish.
Oh, that poison debuff, especially coming into it from JeonDDing here.
There we go. He got a little bit of that health back. Side
Oh!
step, heat burst, but it whiffed.
Didn't
Excuse
hit.
me?
Interesting. Side swap though into the silent shift, and now for Arslan Ash here, getting it off the floor, blast off the electric bolt follow-up.
Bonk. And Arslan Ash take even he didn't believe that one. He was like, yo, that was
He's like,
crazy.
hold on, that worked? If it works, it works. But the fact that it did in the first place, you know what? Hell yeah.
Yeah, good stuff for Arslan, taking that first game, keeping that momentum on his side. Seeing that he had to run that game against Rangchu, now has to run it against JeonDDing.
Yup.
He wants that King Ray Jr. run back.
I mean, absolutely after that, I mean, I would 100% take it personally, have to claw your way back up to winners in the grand finals. If I have to get a reset, I will.
Okay, good start from JeonDDing. Already getting this man to the wall. 7 seconds in, 50% of your health is gone.
Welcome to Tekken 8. Oh, goodness gracious. But already mid-jab, check, interrupt. Just awful crush in the first place. That's going to get nasty with it back up against the wall. Pops the heat engage, extra extender.
Okay, goes for that low mix. And gets us high step. Yes, sir. 1+2 punish. Here we go. And Arslan feeling hot right now.
Absolutely lightning bolt follow-up to really end it off there. Arslan already up by 1 round here, but JeonDDing still keeping up off the defense, especially most of these mid-checks.
And there we go, the side step 1+2 once again.
Ah, it's that Mishima 1+2 special, dreaded, absolutely. You love to see it, but hate to have it happen to you, especially back up against the wall. Let's not get a balcony break too soon.
Ooh, uses the armor. Good stuff. Gets the wall splat too. Jesus, and the wall break.
And it might be a balcony break here if you're not careful enough.
There
There
we
we go.
He's dead.
Yeah,
He's dead.
that's guaranteed. Power prediction here. Wait, maybe
Oh
not.
no! I saw the vision. But
Oh,
it didn't
we might have
connect.
guessed wrong. This might be that commentator's curse.
It is definitely that commentator.
Oh, goodness.
That would have
what
been such a cool combo ender though.
I'm saying, you know what commentator's curse? That's on you.
That is on me. I'm sorry, Ash. That was on me for sure.
Wait, which Ash? Oh, goodness. But already just back into it, 1-1 round apiece. I wouldn't be surprised if we go to another final round. It'd be absolutely insane at that one, but even with the debuff, able to charge through. Jad hit,
Oh, okay. Gets the low counter hit.
burst the heat.
Oh, he tried to sidestep that time. Didn't come out for him. That
Absolutely
Azucena
not.
got some range.
Can't take the RPG.
Uh-oh, gets the wall splat. Oh, doesn't get to it in time.
Off the wake up 3, though, honestly, good pressure hit. And now for Arslan Ash, the lightning bolt follow-up into the entry. JeonDDing, though, has to pop the heat. Not able to sidestep it, though.
Oh, caught a micro ducking. That's it. That's round. He's going to pop that rage. Round number 3, going to JeonDDing.
All right. Off the finesse. Honestly, this helicopter cinematic is absolutely wild. Dude is already dead. We do not have to finish that out with an RPG. That's just overkill. Expensive overkill.
At least she has a good, it's not one of those domain expansion rage
Yeah. Or
arts.
the power of the ancestors.
Yeah, I hate Eddy's rage art so much.
I don't know. I kind of mess with it. I really do.
Just Korean Brazilian banjo and ding 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 ding, and then
That
the
is wild.
ancestor that I was like, it's kind of whack. I'm not gonna lie.
Dang. Brazil would like a phone call with you.
It's the aesthetic of it is nice.
I don't know. I
The
mess
fact
with
that
it.
he did this just to do a flying kick, that's it. That was
I mean, that's true, but even more true is the game happening right now and back up against the wall. We've been talking about the Eddy Rager. We gotta focus on the match at hand. Honestly, where there's one heat engage, there is another, but able to just guard smash right through it. That's gonna be one more over to JeonDDing.
1-1. Yes, sir. Hey, yo, she better stop that. Anna, stop that. We don't need that right now. Not in the Tekken community, all right? You gotta focus on the game.
Oh, goodness. Honestly, being like a fighting game tournament and you're in high heels, that's got to be another level of
That's
accomplishment
crazy.
that I've
That's
never
crazy.
seen before.
Anna, Nina,
Yeah.
Lily can do that type of stuff. It's wild.
And Lily's got like the 10-inch platform heels.
Zafina, too.
Yep.
Zafina hitting those crazy ass stances in those heels.
And Scarecrow stance, you see that? Like, how are your ankles not broken? I know those are like $500 Balenciagas you got wearing on right now. We can't be breaking them in like this. This is ridiculous.
Anna definitely got some Balenciagas, bro. She be styling and profiling no matter what game she's in. As JeonDDing is styling and profiling on these counter hits.
I was about to say the wildest move of Anna's moveset is the booty bounce.
The booty bounce is crazy, yes.
Honestly, just absolutely wild.
All right, and it's crazy. They're both pressing, right? Look at that. As we see,
That's
right
true.
There's a trade.
Trade out in damage right now, but you want to win the trade. Honestly, JeonDDing is going to be the one to do just that. Off the backslide into it, and down 2 into it from Arslan, though.
Oh, gets him on the float. Okay, Arslan got that momentum on his side right now. Also has not used his heat meter. JeonDDing, his heat meter is about to go away, but he's only one hit.
Oh.
Arslan throws out the preemptive rage art. Doesn't get anything out of it, though.
As expected, immediate counter hit grab. No breaking out of that one. And I can just hear the buttons flying from here. Absolutely insane what you want to get round start. But got that 1-2-1. Nothing just yet.
Listen, the best defense you can apply is offense at the very start of the round.
That's true. If it works, it works. Pop of the heat engage, though. Back RPG slide in.
Goes for that sweep. That sweep is
Just
very
caught in the middle of the air, though. That's going to be guaranteed float over here for Arslan Ash.
That sweep has been coming in very effective for Arslan Ash, too, that he's been able to use. Now, heat meter up against the wall. Exhausted for him. Trying to exhaust Anna's, which he does.
Getting real scary with it, especially off the 1-2. Going to be enough for Arslan here. At least get up by 1 round. But in round 4, JeonDDing still has some modicum of advantage.
Yeah, and that's the thing about those parries. You saw the Anna parry that he tried to do there. Very risky doing at the end of a round. Sit down. Get up.
That down chop.
Duck and fold.
Exactly. Dynamic entry into it.
I swear I thought he used heat already. Dude, it's crazy.
And honestly,
oh my
same.
God. Gets the Swedish uppercut. Jesus Christ.
Ooh, what's this?
Final round of game 2. Or actually 3.
Yep.
They're 1-1.
1-1 apiece here. Another final round. Try to down back through sliding. Down 2 into it. Dynamic entry getting real shifty with it from Arslan, but with that full crouch wake up.
And I like how they're blocking lows that are not letting them pile up. Oh my God, that's the 3rd low blocked in a row. Hits him with the 1-1-1. Hello.
Oh
no.
That's a grab.
Break. Arslan Ash is now up 2-1 in losers finals.
All right, gotta take a breather. Back to character select. I imagine maybe a little doubtful of a swap
Eddy,
here, but
maybe.
possibly no.
Oh no.
Okay.
Just goes in for the breather. There's nothing wrong with that.
Exactly. Sometimes you just gotta go back out and take a breather. That's totally fine. Whether it be character swap, no character swap. You want to switch costumes? That's fine. Some people have lucky costumes.
Reset the mental a little bit. You know, there's nothing. You know, sometimes people use it. Take a little sip of water.
Yep.
Get hydrate or dihydrate, man.
But now we're into possibly what could be a barn burner. Losers final here. Especially more so, we're in Arena Underground, the Danger Arena. We got multiple back-to-back wall exploders you have to worry about.
Yeah, Evil Arena, and it's something that Lars can go wall to wall
Yes.
for. Imagine getting bounced off a wall, going wall to wall, getting bounced off another wall.
Getting bounced, and then bounced again.
Yeah, and then, man. And here we go.
Yep, one wall bounce.
The first one.
I'd be hella pissed. I mean, absolutely pops the heat engage, though. Off that dynamic entry slide and tried it the down 2 again.
Oh, the side step, tried to do 1-1, none of that.
Absolutely not. RPG hits, though.
Okay, just exhausted his heat meter. Unfortunate, gets the big launch. Nothing you could do with tornado or anything. Just too far.
Oh,
the mix. The low he gets caught by JeonDDing, finishing the string. Hey, I got bars.
yeah, hold on. Bars. Unfortunately, a bar. Not even unfortunately, fortunately, a bar. Just blocking in full crouch right now. Able to get with the mid crush. Already a down stop. Test that Heihachi level of electrics. Arslan Ash right now, even on the Lars.
That's so
Damn.
cool. I love
Damn.
that stomp with the lightning bolt so much.
Really
It's
is.
so
Did it
cool.
1, 2, 3 more times in succession.
And I'm telling you, only real Tekken players know how to end a round with real Tekken.
Exactly.
I knew it alone.
That 1, 2, down 1 into it. What? Off the debuff again. Not able to break the throw.
But he can't sidestep that bazooka. Too much tracking on it. Oh,
Absolutely
geez,
not.
That launcher, that launcher is so beautiful at 442.
Just the launch just right into the entry side swap is absolutely wild. Of course, no wall exploder to worry about, but with the shifty electrics coming into it, got to slide in from Arslan right now. Side step gap. He's able to wake up, at least find some chip damage.
And it was so unfortunate that the sidewall messed up JeonDDing before that combo, but he gets it again. This time, not gonna mess it up. He's gonna pop that rage.
Yep, play the cinematic in the overly expensive military-grade V-22 helicopter.
Oh, eat that Azuka with the kiss on it.
Exactly. You know, that's a
That was-
callback to the Tekken 5 cinematic,
Yeah.
right? Sparking?
Oh,
Oh, I love it so much. It's so fire.
so this is a survival round for Arslan Ash. He has a round to spare to lose, but you want to take it as early as you can.
I mean, absolutely, it is loser's final. Once you lose this, you are out. There is no redemption. There's no coming back from it. If anything, now with a 6-hit piece, no biscuit involved, JeonDDing already looking clean with it. Damn near 50% health gone.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Stay patient.
Play defensively, pops the heat.
Oh, gets a side stab. Oh, not that punish though.
Oh!
Lord, what a parry from JeonDDing. Now the set count is at 2-2.
Okay. This is getting a little too dangerous to call. I'm starting to sweat bullets here, and we're just sitting.
Dog, I'm getting musty. That's how sweaty I am, bro. It is crazy.
Listen, you can't be saying that. We're fighting game players. We can't be pushing that stereotype of, yo,
Hey, it's
y'all
okay. We're going to go home and
stink.
we're going to clean up, right?
That's fine.
That's what we do.
Oh, goodness. I swear, one of
alright.
these days we need a fighting game tournament sponsored by Old Spice.
Dog, I'm telling you, I'm trying to get the Dude Wipe sponsorship.
Hey.
Dude Wipes will go so crazy to sponsor FGC.
Oh.
But all right, this is it. Game 5 between the two. Whoever wins this set gets to get their run back against King Ray Jr. The other, unfortunately, goes home.
Yep. Well, in this case, not even goes home. Goes straight to Level Up X1
Yeah,
Saturday.
goes to
Yeah, it's fine.
you're right.
And then goes home. Already down stop. Alright, the upper. But 1, 2, 3 hits off the pack gun. It's getting dangerous today.
Go try to booty bump. Nope, none of that.
Oh, goodness. Audience is having a little too much fun here. Not sure if y'all heard it. No more wall stun. Absolutely wild.
1-1 after the side step.
Ooh,
Gets the big
goodness.
follow-up, giving him that first round. This is big for Arslan Ash. He strikes that first momentum. He gets to keep it, potentially.
Good duck at that one. Ends it off the electricity. Or the electric, I should say. That 1+2.
Oh, didn't get the wall ender? I
Oh,
wonder if he just went for the stand-up mix instead.
tried to the one jab interrupt. Pops the heat. Dynamic entry into it. Down 2.
Oh, okay. JeonDDing mixing them really well. Really well. Oh my god, these mixes from JeonDDing. Oh my god.
What is that? 1, 2, 3 action into the RPG. Oh no!
Get it. But he gets the booty bump. Hey, she could do that to me any day. I'm just saying.
Okay, so it's good to know that you and Shane Cola are some absolute fiends. Cause tell me why. No, I gotta explain this. Tell me why I see a tweet from him the other day. Somebody explained it. Every time Anna hits that move, she says eat it. And Cola says, I'm a real eater. And then after fact, he says, I've been hacked. I've been hacked.
I only learn from the best, alright?
Oh goodness.
Speaking of learning, Arslan Ash trying to teach JeonDDing a lesson with the 1-1-1 wall splat. Oh lord, here we go. Boom. Not enough to kill. Gets the low though. Arslan Ash now at set point of losers final.
Oh, we gotta breathe already with just double jab checks, but good sidestep right into that 1+2 backhand from hell. Full electricity brimming at that.
And those lows, they start piling up. Good timing to pop that heat burst just to get that armor.
And they really do. Double down chops into it off that RPG slam, but the hop kick
Get off me, lady.
breaks the throw. Dynamic entry into the stomp.
Oh, what a low block from
Ooh.
JeonDDing.
RPG overhead though. One jab interrupt.
Oh,
Ooh! Getting scary.
the trade.
Oh no!
Oh, he gets the pick up off of it. That is insane
it.
work for Lars.
Really is. That's
Not enough
it.
to kill.
Oh!
And
No.
Arslan Ash with the nail biter
Ooh.
takes it over JeonDDing, sending that man away. Oh man, I know for that millisecond we were all stressed with Arslan Ash. already.
You were stressed. I was stressed. Arslan was stressed. The crowd was stressed. Oh,
Crazy.
goodness.
First to 15, bro. Get out of here, bro.
Be gone. Be gone. First to 15, he said.
First to
15?
They're trying to be here till tomorrow,
Exactly.
bro.
We gonna be here for a while. I mean, it might be a straight 15-0, but we gonna be here for a while. Oh, goodness. But already, I believe we should be heading.
Hey, you gonna regret that when it goes 14-14, bro. I say you gonna regret that when they go 14-14. Really?
Huh? Uh-huh.
Winners finals, grand finals.
Okay.
They played in winners semis.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. Damn. Okay, so
Okay.
a little bit of lore, right? So at the bragging rights local earlier,
Yeah.
they played in winners finals.
Yeah.
They played in grand finals.
Okay.
And then here they played in winners semis.
Yep.
And potentially could go a reset, right? Arslan Ash could reset King Ray Jr. and that would be another 3 sets.
We gonna be here for a while, huh?
Man, hey, but that when you're considered the GOAT of NA Tekken versus the GOAT of Tekken,
True.
you gotta make a name for you. You
Exactly.
gotta show up.
Gotta hit that game, but who about to make a name for myself?
Ooh, you know how long I've been waiting for this?
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, so good that JeonDDing is ready to go, but he wants to stay and witness greatness between Arslan Ash and King Ray Jr.
Absolutely. Good duck on that one. Already in the side shift entry. Now the back hit. Mid crush electrics. And back up against the wall. That's going to be 1 round up to Arslan Ash so far. Oh. Down hits. Dynamic entry again. Already into the shift. That 1 press though. Back up against the wall. This King Ray Jr. can't get out a majority of these power crushes already with the heat engage. Sidestep shenanigans able to break out of the throw though.
Oh, good little parry from King Ray, getting a little bit of damage there. Ain't gonna get this man a perfect. Ain't no free perfects around
Exactly, absolutely not. You gotta go through me, the Toll Master.
here. No perfects in this dojo. Okay. Arslan Ash getting in there with the offense.
Ooh.
Breaks it with the heat smash.
Has to pop the heat. Then that 1-2 at that.
Oh, and the backhand mid from Arslan Ash, giving them the 2-round lead. Are we gonna start this off with a no-round round?
Hey, let's not wish that upon anybody in this way, shape, or form, but still gets whipped off the 1+2. They tried the entry again into the jump shift.
Oh, does it again.
Oh!
3 of them. Okay, but the low block from King Ray Jr. into the back 3 launcher. To the wall we go, Leo. Oh,
Dang.
and then he gets the mid-wall splat.
Into
Okay,
the
look at
back
the
heel
damage.
turn. Absolutely dastardly with it from one wall to another. In this situation, the phone booth goes to the heat pop.
That Asuka damage at the wall is very, very nutty. Very insane.
I mean, I'm saying back elbow into it. Oh,
There we go, getting that donkey kick once again. King Ray's been looking for that, man, especially in that earlier set.
yep. Especially mid power crush check coming into it from Arslan right now. I mean, these are both characters that kind of excel almost a little too well when it comes to full crouch entry. But now, as I say, that caught out in the middle of the sky. And Arslan Ash is getting carried through a loop right now.
Oh, wow, on the wake up Rising 4. Gets it in, uses that smash right away. Starts that pressure ASAP.
Uh-oh,
Ain't no holding this.
After the bolt ender, especially. That back 1-2, but not gonna be enough. Arslan is so far up by 1 here. Possibly going for a reset.
Yeah, he's looking to get that reset. He's driving for that reset. No rage needed.
Absolutely not. I was gonna say, I feel when it comes to Rage Art, we were discussing this the other day, that like going for a mix and an ending in Rage Art feels like the most NA Tekken thing possible.
It is
really
insane
does.
to do. Like I've seen, like especially doing a plus move into Rage Art.
Yep.
When you know that your opponent's gonna press on the plus move, you're like, all right, like for example, just like Lars 1+2, you're gonna press Rage Art.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, that is insane.
Absolutely not. Can't be doing that, especially in this Tekken economy.
In
You must
this
be
Tekken
out your
economy.
mind.
And dude, he's been utilizing that sweep so well. Like Lars has very good tracking.
Yes.
Moves. I almost said trapping moves.
I mean, hell, he will trap you against the
wall.
wall, yeah. So either way, you're not wrong, especially after another bolt ender. Already, round 2. And King Ray Jr. immediately interrupted. Double 1 action.
Oh, he canceled it. Oh, the spacing from Arslan Ash. It was
Ooh.
so beautiful.
That's the thing that can make Lars real scary. It's that fake pressure, especially after stance cancel. You don't know really what to expect next. Have to lab it, but now we got a good launch here for King Ray
I like
Jr.
how you had to run after him just to do the forward.
Try to go for the unblockable, but of course gets interrupted. Can't be doing that for free out here in these streets.
And we go. Oh, the down one interrupt gets the launch with the 4-4-2. Beautiful stuff there from Arslan Ash. He's now looking to be up 2-0.
Man, smart launch into that one. No, you can go for the side swap right into the wall. Very hard to get out of that pressure check situation for King Ray Jr. Now already up by 1 more round. We have a floor blast to worry about this time.
Crazy stuff we're seeing.
Both trying to go for Power Crush. Not exactly working. Would have been double heat engage back to back.
Boom, boom, boom. He's not going to utilize the floor bounce.
Oh.
Oh, the side step from Arslan Ash, though, to get the punish. He's going to use the floor bounce.
Force into the mid electrics. Now.
Ray Jr. now getting in there. Looking to close this one out. Yes, sir.
Ooh, off the Shiro Ender at that. And now able to keep themselves alive for a little longer. King Ray Jr. still saying himself, he's in it.
Oh, the trade works out for King Ray Jr. GameStop trade for Arslan Ash.
I was about to say GameStop in this economy. You know they're only giving you $38 for a PS4. Let's be very real here.
That's
but I
crazy.
imagine if you are checking in with Arslan Ash, you're going to pay the full amount. King Ray Jr. making sure of that.
Okay, here we go. Now King Ray Jr. popping that heater. Oh my God, what was that? Side step. Jesus. And here we go. Final round, game 2.
As expected, these final rounds, almost damn near every game that we have sat through commentated has led to a final round. No exception for King Ray Jr. versus Arslan Ash here. Gets immediately poked into that mid crush and already off of the wall float.
Now that I think about it, I think there's been a final round in every, like, 2 sets today.
I'm pretty sure. Have we just been cursed to commentate final rounds here?
Yeah, seems like it. But
Ooh.
now, Arslan Ash, Jesus. Ending that. We talking about final rounds, he just ends the round like that.
Man, only just 1 away from a reset here. But we got to talk about that last little ender, right? Already going into that dynamic shift entry into down 2. And again, into the stratosphere.
Into the stratosphere. It knows me. See, that's a curse for everybody else. Good for me, because I love this stage.
Yeah. Never question how Asuka gets a bike up here. That's fine. That's average Tekken gameplay. One interrupts. Oh. Oh.
There we go.
The engage into the can-cans.
Yep.
Charge back kick. Into the wall, running leg.
Oh, no. Okay. Oh, it eats to the 1+2. Oh, my God.
The dastardly Mishima style. That 1+2 action hit back up against the wall at that one.
Damage on that floor.
Into the bolt ender. Now pops the heat burst.
You know, it's very crazy that there is a good chunk of Lars players out there. Like Arslan Ash giving Lars the eyes right now.
Yeah.
Just like how King Ray Jr. is putting the eyes on Asuka. You know, I would say King Ray Jr. has made Asuka look so good. People are like, are we sure she's not?
Yeah, like
mid-tier,
hold
top tier,
on.
you know?
No, listen, that's the thing. Whenever it comes to like top players and like top characters, you have to downplay the living hell out of that character, knowing full well it's just gonna get nerfed. That's fine. But, oh goodness, I know one thing for sure. I got to start downplaying King more. I'm about to get attacked bad.
Oh, yeah, we all gonna downplay King.
Yes. King, powerful, wall standing 2-2 that goes into a Jaguar charge. What are you talking about? But fully charged up right now. Arslan, Ash especially. But good duck on that one from King Ray Jr. with that wall stun and the crush.
To the wall. Oh, misses the follow-up, but never mind. He doesn't even need it. I just get another launcher. Good back three launcher for King Ray. He could use it to end it. Boom. Oh, boom. Okay. Good follow-up.
A 10 hit piece for 95 damage, honestly, fairly solid.
I'm not gonna lie. For a second, I thought he dropped that, and I was gonna go, oh no! Oh no!
Oh no! Uh-oh. Alt ender again. Good duck on that one. Into the launch.
Launcher, yup.
Into the dynamic shift entry slot. Oh goodness. Side swap. Okay, brain's turning into mush here. 2 concussions back to back does not help. What doesn't help also the fact you've seen your screen 7 golden letters. That's another perfect.
That gets the ejecto perfect on King Ray Jr. for that round. He's looking to get this reset. He wants it right here.
I mean, absolutely. Try that back 2-1 action into it, but only able to guarantee a little bit of damage. Good sidewalk from King Ray Jr. and trying to cans.
King Ray Jr. hella gatekeeper right now. Arslan Ash trying to stop this man from getting the reset as much as he can.
And with the 1+2 action at that one. Now pops the heat. Extendo. And Blendo at that one from Arslan. Across screen here. Jab interrupt into down 2.
Oh, no can. Gives he smashed instead. Final round once again.
Another final round. We've seen so many of those today, and I own chat sitting here like, hold on, what's the counter on that one?
What is the curse to pre-level up final round
exactly.
today?
Might be the same thing at Level Up Expo, knowing how many top players we have in contention, but finally able to get the floor blast for Arslan right now. They check into a dastardly blow. Trying to cans, but there we go. Number 2 interrupts.
1-inch punch for King Ray Jr. Gonna get this man to the wall now. Sit down. Get to the wall.
Down back 3. Oh! Shift entry just all the way cross screen there, wrong direction, but hey, that's fine. Get turned around for a brief second.
Gets the
but it
wall
might
splat.
cost Arslan.
Okay, King Ray Jr. gatekeeping him just a bit. Now getting a set on the board. Potentially could take another one and tie it up.
Possibly.
Give us a grand finals final round for reset or for take home.
I mean, true. Right now we're 1-2.
Can pull it off.
Get up there.
Yeah, he could pull it off. I mean, he is the one who sent Arslan to losers in the first place.
Not gonna lie. And then Elegant Palace at that one. The $5.5 million Airbnb brought to you by Lee Chaolan.
Get up. I said get up.
Full crouch. Try it again. I dare you. I double dare you.
Mix cancel. Okay. Working out beautifully. Got him. Keep him at the wall.
Just to trade out in damage right now. Pops the heat though for the burst.
Oh, he tried to press there.
Off the hatchet.
Going for the combo ender. Yes, sir.
An electric combo ender at that one. Rage art for the frames.
Oh, push him back. Yes, sir. Get off of me.
Oh. Let's back it up.
Oh, and the sweep for Arslan Ash, giving him that first round right here. This is where Arslan Ash is looking for that reset now.
Sitting there just menacingly. That back 2 slide in. Now dynamic shift entry again.
Okay, good heat engager from King Ray Jr. Got this man at the wall, gonna apply that pressure. Here we
That's
go.
Fine.
Oh, full spin.
Oh, tried to charge unblockable though, and still gets schmixed. Now just really put in a bad spot here by Arslan Ash.
Oh, goes for the pickup instead.
Oh.
Dog, I'm so locked into this match.
Fine charge unblockable, just waiting. Just did not hit in time here.
Goes for the low. Watch the knees.
Try to find something on wake up, maybe full crouch.
Uh-oh, here we go. And the low. You already know Arslan Ash plays real Tekken.
Already. We're just 1 away from a full reset.
Ending the round with a low.
Yeah, that's a great question. Oh, goodness. Audience is like, hey, what's real Tekken? Chat, what is real Tekken? That's a very important question. But, of course, back match at hand. Bolt ender already from Arslan. And try to heat engage off the power crush. But King Ray Jr. whips back elbow instead. Back heel turn.
Oh, tried to get the wall run. Nah, he said, you stay your ass here, sir.
Exactly. Sit down. In the corner with you go.
Oh, the 1-1-1 into the wall. Right here, do we get the reset? One more mix from Arslan Ash could get the reset as he gets the mid, and we do have us. Go ahead and say.
Okay, no, we say it at the same time.
We-
Reset.
Hey.
3, 2, 1. Reset. Oh goodness. We figured this would be exceptionally back and forth, but not to this level. Arslan Ash not only with the get back and the run back, but now a full reset. This should be a fun one.
Another three games from these two, or whoever gets to 3 first. Somebody just said in the crowd they want a Tekken 7 bracket with DLC only.
Ooh.
That is an insane
Okay,
statement.
so y'all really just want to see Armor King Negan knock this? Ugh.
Yeah, that's dirty work.
Absolutely not.
Okay, Arslan Ash trying to keep King Ray Jr. once again at the wall. Gets a
Oh
sidestep
no!
punish.
Into the 1+2 at that one. Backhand from hell, or quite literally the backhand electrics from hell. Tried 4-3+4. Kip up did not work out as well as we thought it would.
Ooh, backhand, get up. Oh, goes for the mix once again. Oh, heat engager for Arslan Ash, pushing him already to the wall.
Oh,
Stop it.
oh,
You stop.
one more.
You
2
stop.
times, 3 times. Make it a 4th. Don't be shy.
Oh, he said I got one too. Look at that.
Make it a 5th one. And a back elbow.
Good news. Oh, and the 4-4-2 side switch, man, beautiful to use. Getting them at the wall now, using this wall pressure.
Back up against the wall, gonna make it a dangerous game. It'll break out of the grab though. Now King Ray Jr. spawning in turn. Uh-oh.
Here we go. A little bit of nooch. Gotta love it.
That's fine. Back up against the wall, getting scary with it. Ugh.
And just those dash up combos from Arslan Ash, using them very effectively.
Already just trying to go not only for the crush, but the heat engage at that one. Shoulder bash from Arslan Ash. Now King Ray Jr. is trying to play it aggressively. Cans though didn't hit the first time, but tried a second. That crush will.
Corner of doom we go.
One of the jump hits. One interrupt. Trying to back 3.
Oh, those jabs. King Ray uses the power crush to armor through, or not the power crush, the heat engager.
Yep.
He burst.
Oh!
And the counter hit, sweet, beautiful from Arslan Ash. Gonna end it right here to take that game 1. Yes, sir, he does.
Just enough damage to do it. Now Arslan Ash not only getting reset previously, but now already up by 1-0 here.
Yep. Starting off the reset with a lot of momentum, right?
Yep.
Getting the reset and getting that first game. Good stuff.
Already headed into Phoenix Gate. Honestly, one of the smaller stages, still plenty of room to maneuver. You get in that stage transition though, things do open up a little bit. Room for opportunity, and then room for those long ass drawn out combos you love to see from Arslan Ash, but for King Ray Jr. He's better on the small stages, wall to wall, that's fine.
King Ray Jr. now trying to go for that mix. Going low, high, low, mid, power crush if he has to. Oh, what was that?
Wait, what? Suspending his gamer app in 15 minutes. You saw that too, right?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. That might not be good. But that's fine.
Gotta finish it
Yeah.
in 15
Let's
minutes.
lock it in.
Got 15 minutes. Start the timer. Gotta speed run this shit.
So we got until 10:18. We got until 10:20.
Just imagine, final round, last hit.
And you
just
about to win, and all of a sudden,
locked up.
boom.
Yep, locked
Oh,
up.
I'd be so pissed. But hey, we got a game to focus on either way. Sidestep into the 1+2 into the wall exploder.
Here comes the damage, the Lars damage. We're getting to the wall too, by the way. Hope you're ready. Okay, we're not. I lied.
Hey, that's fine. That's fine.
That's why I'm commentating. That's what I do is live. All right. Oh, the cans. Here we go. Can he finish his combo?
Oh,
he
no!
sidestepped it, actually.
Just tried to charge Unblockable, did not hit to intended effect, and Arslan read like a book, but not able to avoid the hop knee here.
Okay. 1 round apiece of this game 1. Well, game 2.
Yeah,
Ash is up 1.
true. Uh-oh. Trying to heat engage. Our crush especially, but I'm working out. Back 2-1 from Arslan, though.
Here we go. Arslan These million-year-long Lars combos.
Into the floor blast. You better guarantee that combo's gonna last. Okay, maybe not as long as I thought it would, but back up against the wall, drop it for a brief moment, able to pick it back up.
Not enough damage to kill, but only one mix away. And there we go, while standing 3 to get in there for him.
Down chop while standing for that. It got dastardly with it. Honestly, real scary at that one. Just really getting into that fake pressure with the dynamic entry. But then fake into very real hits. Pretty damn near 30% of King Ray Jr.'s health just gone off of that one.
Oh my god, the side step 1+2 from Arslan Ash have been so clean these sets. Cool lander there.
Genuinely has tried the mid-crush, but where there's one heat engage, there's another!
Excuse me, did he get a micro step in there?
I'm pretty sure, almost certain, have to go back and watch that on the replay, but the tornado counter hit from King Ray Jr. right now. Obviously, it might not be all the way to the wall. I could be wrong, but the Rage Art Ender, that classic NA Tekken.
This might not kill.
For damage scaling? You know, I say it kills. No! I was wrong! Oh, goodness.
Didn't kill. And the low, there we go. King Ray also joining the I Play Real Tekken Club.
Exactly. And a final round yet again.
I tell you, every set between players has been at least one final round.
Man, I'm saying. Backhand into it. Shift entry. Pops the heat for the extension.
Stomps on him. Oh my god.
With the bolt ender, that one tried it for one more, but King Ray Jr., the pressure interrupt, the blue chip stack counter.
Side stab. No, gets clipped by it.
Able to break out of the throw though. Could have got sickening with it.
Goes for the low. Oh, the micro dunk from King Ray. This one could kill. If he does it again.
Just don't drop it. Stay focused. Try the unblockable. Not going to work. Had to go for that down hit instead off the jabs.
Oh, and then he challenges Arslan to tie it at 1-1 now in the reset.
That 2-2-4. I got to go back to stage select. Getting tied here even after the reset. Obviously, this was not going to be an easy one. And now I have to set into subconscious 1-2 floor breaks and then back into one of the wildest stages possible.
Big wall stage.
Very much so. Because we go from close quarters just in the wide open range. Damn near infinite.
All right, strong start now from Arslan Ash. Coming in here. That lean water not ready. Already gets the heat engages though. Oh, into the back 3 from King Ray, getting the launcher.
Back 3 launch. It really just tried it off the heat engage. Not able to get that last jab press. But now, both have heat off the burst. Arslan gonna extend it fully. We're getting what that wall standing for.
Oh, he said, I'm not done with you, lady.
Get that back here. Ankle lock out of the sky.
There we go. Just one hit. There we go. Arslan Ash getting that round lead now. I know he wanted to be up 2-1 that last game.
Yeah.
I know he wanted it.
Oh, try that 1-2 again, but King Jr. going for the unblockable instead. Actually trying to go for that crouch grab. Not going to work out though. Back heel turn. That's going to be enough of a crush to at least guarantee some semblance of a combo.
Okay, here we go. Get up. I'm not done with you. Oh, into the can. Oh, hello.
Love to see
it.
Out. And back against the wall. It's going to be dangerous at that one. Oh, tried a 3-4 kip. That's not going to work out for Arslan, though.
Up the double low from King Ray. I'm telling you, these guys know you play real Tekken by ending with the low.
Exactly. I mean, hell, it's doable. But the back charge off the electrics.
Okay, Arslan Ash going in with a crazy mix game right now.
I was about to say, fast as he can be off the dynamic entry, and as fast as that round was, you blink and you miss it in a round 4. Now, lean floor, able to get broken in one fell swoop.
Oh, good counter hit. Doesn't do anything for him, though.
Back shoulder, trying to back heel turn again from King Ray Jr. Not going to be enough, though. Gets gapped on the damage. Ooh. There we go. Back 3 launch.
Gets that lean water. That's not broken. We got the first floor. I'm looking to break the second one.
Into that Tekken 6 style gargoyle push that we did see before and love to see again. But sidewalk 1+2 action. And that's going to be King Ray Jr. able to get another guaranteed floor break. That might be it here.
She dead? No.
Almost.
Still alive. Oh, this is an important round. This is a very important round. Final round of game 3 gives you the set lead, though.
True.
And I know you want that.
That's a set lead, set momentum. I mean, really, that can play heavily into your mental, even if you're down. That's a long way to climb back up. Tiring at that one. But now, King Ray Jr. tried it off the cans, down stop into the disrespectful bolt from heaven.
Jesus.
I swear,
They're so
near
long.
infinite stage like this one, absolutely ridiculous.
Oh, now it's King Ray's turn.
Ooh, there we go. Tailspin launch down for King Ray Jr. Still has heat readily available here. Fully expends it. Now 11, 12, damn near 13 hit piece.
Oh my
Arslan Ash
God.
responds in turn though.
There's 50 seconds left on the clock, and
Woo.
King Ray takes the lead now with the set count being at 2-1.
Oh goodness. So 2-1 right now. King Ray Jr. at least has set momentum, set advantage, and could
Yeah.
very well find himself at set point on into the stratosphere again. Another stage we've been seeing all damn day. But I'm not complaining. It's good fun. It's good ass Tekken. But Arslan Ash still trying to build up that momentum. Still has that chance. Don't count him out.
See the Arslan Ash catches up or King Ray closes out. Arslan doesn't look like he wants King Ray to close out, though. He said, I want to keep going.
And that's true. Down stop. Bolt ender. Not able to break out of the grab into the side swap at that one.
Boop, beep, bonk.
Oh,
Gets that install in there.
wait, that's fine. One jab interrupt.
Oh, sit down.
Down chop.
Tries to go for the 1-1. The side step, no punish.
Man, and that back forward that from Arslan. Able to break out of the grab though.
Uh-oh. Goes for the mid and the backhand for Arslan Ash, giving him the first round of game 4.
So not down and out of it just yet. Going into that shift entry. But King Ray Jr. able to block against it. Side step right in the mid.
Sit down, lady. Get up, lady.
I swear it just keeps the keeps up the pressure off the injury. Honestly, gets real scary with it, especially from Lars down bolt ender, but standing forward coming into it from King Ray Jr. Able to avoid the tank the blows though from the bolts.
Dude, and he even tried to go for a parry there that just Ash was just went past. He was like, all right, that's cool, yeah.
Yeah,
Let's move on.
that works. That's fine. Already got floor blast readily available though. Arslan Ash, opportunity to tie things up.
Yup. Take us to a final game, potentially final round. What a poetic way to end it, huh?
I mean, true, tried the 1+2, but King Ray Jr. block against that. Ooh. Big crush. Low parry though.
Bunk, sit down.
With the floor blast off the bolts. Now 1-1 into the floor.
Jesus. Yeah, Arslan.
Ooh.
Oh, no, never mind. Wakes up into the cans. Jesus.
Man, can we do it? Yes, we can. Can.
Oh, does it again. Oh, my Lord. King Ray.
Goodness. Just not enough time to even able to get up and off the ground. And we are, in hell, you're taking quite literally the fattest hatchet kick possible from Asuka here. Whew. What's up?
The factor of time. That
Oh,
5 minutes to finish.
Chat, I'm not sure if y'all saw the notification in the corner that said suspending gameplay in 15 minutes because we couldn't.
Yep, there it
No,
goes.
they have
There
5
it
minutes.
is. Oh, Lord.
This is so stuffed. Uh-oh.
This is wild.
Oh, and that's going to be rough. So they got 5 minutes left, 30 seconds. This is going to
Bruh,
be...
This is going to be wild.
No way. Oh, Chad, y'all might want to clip this because if this ends in one of the wildest round enders possible based off a PS5 turning off, excuse me?
King Ray potentially right here.
Okay.
He could save everything.
True.
Right?
Final round. Got to make it snappy, though.
This is survival point versus tournament point right here.
Ooh, okay. There's both possibilities here, but back up against the wall. Arslan Ash to get back up in the moment. One jab interrupt into the low parry.
The low parry once again.
Getting scary with it. 50% of your health gone. And honestly, with the install, King Ray Jr. looking real scary with
What an
it.
interrupt from the man getting in there. The testicular fortitude on King Ray
A
Jr.
wild thing to say, but god damn.
Jesus, what an interrupt. King Ray Jr. And they're saying he mashed. What a guy. But shout outs to Arslan Ash getting second place. Probably not the way he wanted it to end. Still coming from the loser side, getting his run back. But King Ray just being a little too much. He also got the reset on him.
Absolutely.
So it's not like he couldn't do it.
Not gonna lie, being able to survive a reset that monumental and then going into it in the first place, and with the threat of a PlayStation suspending Tekken 8 because it said we can't verify these actions is some funny stuff.
That would have been probably the craziest ending to a Tekken tournament that I would have ever seen.
No, because imagine you're about to win and all of a sudden now shutting down. I'd be pressed.
That'd be insane. But there it is, folks. King Ray Jr. being your pre-Level Up Expo 2025 champion, coming out here showing everybody out. Them Florida boys, man, they be going crazy.
Absolutely.
But we got a little bit of, we got a little bit of flavor out here.
That's
we got
true.
Not only the locals, we got a little bit of the Midwest, a little bit of the East Coast.
A little bit of SoCal also, don't forget.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All these different regions. As Max Mode is also this weekend.
That's true.
A lot of those Southern folks going down to ATL over there.
Yep.
Shout outs to them. And we appreciate y'all for hanging out with us here today, experiencing this amazing Tekken action. Whether you love it or you hate Season 2, we're still playing Tekken. All right?
That's true.
We don't care. We enjoy the game. All right. It might not be in the most enjoyable state,
but it's
we
fun
still
for
out
us.
here.
As long as we get to commentate, that's fine. Playing in it, different story. I enjoy it. I have fun. I mean, not gonna lie, I will admit that. Yeah, you know what? I do play one of the more busted characters in the game. I'm not afraid to admit that. Am I gonna downplay the hell out of King still? Absolutely.
I'm just glad they listened, because I was like, give Claudio down back 3 cancel.
Yep.
Right? Give him a 10-frame low heat smash.
Yep.
And give him a guard break. And then give him a guard break. And I'm cool with that. All right? They listened to 1 out of the 3 things I said, and I'm cool with that.
Listen, honestly, with some of the stuff that I wanted for King, I remember I had a wish list, but then, so a little bit of a backstory, right? I was in the ER for another concussion at the time.
Damn.
I was watching the Season 2 Tekken talk, and through my tinnitus, right, I could hear very clearly, hey, King's wall standing 2-2 now goes into a charged Jaguar sprint. I'm like, hold on, I know this.
Bring that back?
Yeah, I got a couple bruises, but I can hear that fine.
Right.
And then when they finally said that, hey, breaking a throw will now hit you with 5 damage, I'm like, oh, wallahi, we're cooked.
Wow, yeah, that was crazy. And I like how they had to instantly revert. It's like, okay, we're not going to do that.
Well,
That's
let's
probably
walk that
not a
back.
good idea.
We apologize. And it was mad funny still because I had hella people in my DM saying, Ash, if you play King and if I break your throw still doesn't mean I'm cooked. Well, yes. Well, yes.
But it's been fun. That is it for us today, folks. We appreciate QOR for letting us come on the mic and
of course
hosting for this event today. Good night, everybody. Good luck at any of those who are competing at Level Up Expo, at Max Mode, wherever you're competing, even if it's your local. Good luck to you.
I was gonna say what we got in August though.
What we got in August? Oh yeah, make sure y'all check out Cream City C33, baby.
And I'm saying, if you're in Southern California, hi, Suma and everyone else in chat, CHAINSHIFT June 20th to the 21st. Please come for some good-ass Southern California Tekken. But, of course, shout out to QOR for having us out here. I've been the #1 caster Vok, Asher Vok, also CEO Snarl Gang. I have to hit that. You know I do. And, of course, co-commentator Medina.
Yes, sir. The C3 Menace. Make sure y'all come through. We out, y'all.
Welcome back to the podcast. Best podcast in the world.
My life is over.
He might retire as a content creator permanently. So
I'm barely a content creator as it is. You just gotta let them throw each other around a little bit.
that's what esports needs, bro. You just gotta fight each other a little bit. Just a little bit, not too much.
We decided to change up the scenery a little bit due to the weather. So